Cheers. Happy Thursday to all you guys. Time for some game development and some updates on game development. I'm sure you're all just itching to get these updates that you've been waiting with bated breath. I'm certain. I'll bet you some of you are just finally relieved to get this update. I'm going to review really quickly all the stuff that's happened. This is my change control. I'm going to clear this out. This shit's in my way. It's my change control. And you can see I started working with change control in May, but I started this project in March. So there was 2 months of me just saving the whole project folder. But you can see how much time has been put in. These are only successes, not failures. So failures aren't recorded. There were several days of failures in a row for certain periods of this time where I just like these gaps, this particular gap, for example, and it just happens. But I have been busting and busting my ass on this shit. And thank you, Nasty Maddie, for coming in. This is the update you need. Recently, since the last time I showed you guys this game, I've been able to commit all of this, which is quite a bit. And what I did was I prepared these characters to become more animated. So first of all, I just want to show you the game because you're going to be surprised at all of the stuff that I did that's extremely high dependency shit and that everything still works. It actually is better than it was. So I'm just going to pop this in and we're going to test a very quick cycle. Nothing more than that. So here we go. We're going to have a subscriber come immediately and then we're going to have them fight immediately so that we don't have to waste any time. We're going to go through the whole end of it. They should start ringing.
Look at this loser.
You filthy bastard.
And then they should fight. Yep. And they
Damn prick.
You
I'll
piece
kill
of
you,
shit.
bitch.
Pathetic clown.
Second loser.
I already
Fucking
pumped.
bastard.
This is
clown.
all familiar to you, I'm
weak
sure.
Rot in
little
hell,
shit.
bastard.
Fucking
Screw
coward
you,
bitch.
asshole. That's how it started. Oh, me, baby.
Yeah.
Lights out.
Decapitated that bitch. So,
I owe you. Not even close. Can't beat me. Stay down. Listen up, you beautiful bastards. I want Christ almighty. This is unbelievable. Absolutely fucking insane. Donald Trump, he's a bloody mess. A pile of twitching, screaming garbage on the floor. Seriously, look at him. His back arm is gone. His lower back arm is gone too. He's got more missing limbs than they got in Pretzel Factory. There's blood everywhere. You can smell it. It's thick like motor oil of regret. And he's covered in it. I'm not gonna lie, folks. I'm a mess myself. My lower back leg, my back foot, they're gone too. It feels like I wrestled a goddamn rhino while wearing concrete boots. But we won. We bloody well. Now listen closely, because this is important. Thank you to Cusa Games 245. Seriously, thank you. That subscription you dropped on this stuff is glorious carnage. It was the difference between a draw and a damn victory. You're a godsend, a genuine American hero. I owe you everything, you beautiful, twisted soul. And what are we going to do with Trump? Oh boy, let me tell you. First, we're gonna build him a solid gold cage, filled with every single one of his most obnoxious tweets laminated and displayed for all eternity. Then, we're using his skin to make wallpaper. Seriously, it'll be a tasteful, slightly unsettling beige. We're going to fill his body with glitter, just glitter everywhere. And then we're feeding him to a flock of particularly aggressive flamingos. Don't ask why. Just trust me on this. That money you gave me, it's going straight into the Flamingo Fund. This isn't over yet, folks. This is only the beginning. We're going to rebuild America, brick by bloody brick, and we will do it with a healthy dose of chaos and glitter. Donald Trump is finished. He's a footnote in history, a cautionary tale wrapped in blood and regret. And I, Joe Biden, am here to stay. I am the reckoning. I am the storm. I am not well. Let's just say I am feeling damn good right now. God bless America.
So it performed better than usual. You can see there was more blood and damage. The guy got decapitated. There was something different about their bodies than there was before. Let's explain all of this. So I'm going to go back into the game itself here, out of this excellent viewing area. And that's not Biden's theme song. Nasty Maddie, it's a different song every time. The AI makes up the music. It's this is an experience. This game makes itself. The whole you're gonna see crazy stuff happen this year. You're gonna see this become a side scroller that makes itself as you go. It there's so much that's going to happen. And anyway, I freed these guys' soul. Or actually not their soul, their skeletons is what I freed. And I added a whole bunch to them. So let's take a look at the prefab. Let's go into the prefab editor and take a look at this prefab in scene context. We can look at either one. We're going to look at Trump here. There is the bastard. Now, you'll notice some things are different about him than before. There used to be this white glow around him. I trimmed all that up. I went into Photoshop and cleaned it up real nice and made it really professional. I mean, obviously, not everything can be done with AI, and most of what I'm about to do in the next 2 days is going to be hand done, just like a lot of this has been. But the hand done elements are all going to be modular and like we're going to be able to change them out. So I'm defining how this skeleton is going to work and move. Once I do that, Snoop Doggy Dogg's skeleton's the same. Taylor Swift's skeleton's the same. Mr. Rogers' skeleton is the same. They're all people. So every person in this game is going to follow the same rules. Now, before, I had stick arms. They were just like this. And I had stick legs. But now I have a lot more. If you look over here in the prefabs hierarchy, we can see that now for the back arm, we also now have a lower back arm, and we have a front arm and a lower front arm. We have back leg, a lower back leg, a back foot, a front leg, a lower front leg, and a front foot. And as a parent, the front leg is the whole thing, just like our old one was. So I made it so it was compatible with all the old code. Anything actuating the front leg while it's in this straight position like this is still going to work exactly the same. So you guys all just saw that test if you are watching this shit. And that test proved that everything was working the same way it was. But I made all these hierarchy changes. All of them are dependent on these animations. And these animations were really complicated. But because I made all of these in a very surgical way, I was able to preserve these original animations' ability to move the children. But now I can animate more complicated things. So instead of, I improved one of the animations. I don't know if it's still improved or if it got reverted. I had some issues. So let's take a look. Animations are inside this miniature army 2D animation thing, I think. Yep. If I look at the attack animation, this is the attack animation, and there's not a lot of space, which sucks on this monitor to do all of this. So when I go through this, I should be able to see in scene or game something related to it, but I need to actually I'm sorry, select the player. There it is. So player two right here is the controlled item by the animators. Now I got the animator here, and if I go through idle here, I think this is going to make him do the idle animation. And this is what loops for idle, right? So you can see the held item anchor here is wrong. So something needs to be fixed there. And I need to go through all these animations and make sure that they all work with the new bones, but most of them do, which is great. And just because rotation is missing here on held item anchor doesn't really matter that much. The fact that the held item is not rotating is not a problem. The held item anchor is now moved onto the lower front arm. So it needs an extra directory here of lower front arm. I can't see what I'm typing. I hate that. All right, hold on. Item hold point. No, it's lower front arm item hold point. That's my problem. God. Body, front arm. Lower front arm. Nope, the item hold point is after that. God damn it. Front arm, lower front arm. Item hold point, held item anchor. This is what it should be. I've got something still wrong. Front arm with a lowercase a. Lower front arm is L. There's no spaces. That's what the issue with that is. There we go. It is recognized. All right, so there's no item in there. You wouldn't be able to tell. Yo, Kozuko, what the fuck is up? Cheers to you. Gonna fucking put in some work for myself today. I am teaching these characters Taekwondo, and right now I'm showing how these animations have changed now that I've broken these people's bones so that their elbows move and their feet move and their knees move. And we're going to teach them how to do hand-to-hand combat today and tomorrow. That's what we're going to focus on for my game development. And it's going to be badass. And we're going to start with ready stance today, but I've still got to clean up all of these animations here to make sure that they're all good. This one had one little error in it. The attack animation has the same problem right here. I should go back to the idle animation, and I'm going to just take this address and copy it so I don't have to do all that nonsense again. And then we're going to go to the attack animation. It's exactly the same place. So let's fix that. And so now look though, that is so bad, right? Like we could make this attack animation look so much better than this. So before we even do the actual Taekwondo, let's just clean up this basic attack so that it looks nice. Because he looks like he's fucking having a goddamn seizure. He looks look at him. He's like, he's it's accurate actually. It's probably what he's like before he fucking drifts off to fucking Neverland every night. Fucking bastard. Anyway, um, let's fix this so that it looks a little bit more like he's actually attacking. Because remember, he's sharing this with every other human character. We are not trying to make Trump look retarded. He just looks retarded. And, uh, oh, Kozuko, it's way progress, dude. Am I on the wrong mic? Check 1, 2, 3. Check. Check. I am on the wrong mic. Thank you. I'm on the McDonald's mic. Let's get that fixed. Check. Check 1, 2, 3.
Much better. We all fixed here? I think we're all fixed here. That's a little much, actually. It's a little much. Yeah, there we go. All right. So, oh, Kozako. I mean, I feel like I should retest, but I'll be getting there. We will. After we do this animation, I'm just going to show you how much better it'll look when it's done. But we've got this guy here. So we're starting. First of all, you're almost always starting from an idle stance. So I would assume you'd want your legs straight, not like this. So right away, I'm going to select everything in my keyframe for my point in time that I have, which is this one. And I'm going to scroll up and down, make sure there's nothing. So I've got everything selected here. And I'm going to start in a more reasonable place. So I can start manipulating this dude. And I know his front leg is probably going to be the back leg, but I get it's because it's mirrored, and don't worry about that. It's better than left and right for now. We'll figure it out later. The back foot, he's got, let's get that. We'll start from the top. So we're going to rotate this leg like this, and we're going to position it over here so that it's more actually we need it even more rotated. I want it rotated pretty straight to start out with. Should just be pretty straight like this. And we need that back leg down more so that I actually know that, oops, that it is indeed a back leg. And we'll take this thing down. Right. All right, so this looks like a more reasonable starting position for their feet in the beginning of this attack. I'm going to go ahead and press this button, and what this does is it's going to save this position on this point in time in the animation. And oh, really? Have I never been this clear before? Bite Binge will love it. I did do some setting changes for this microphone. I did not remember that I did it. I probably was drunk when I did. But I went through the actual on-board settings. There's these lights on here. Don't know if I'll be able to show it to you. I probably won't. Oh, I will. There are lights on here, all these lights. All those lights are onboard settings that I can use that override anything I'm doing on my computer. So I can amplify this, and I haven't even got it up all the way. I could make it louder. So Byte will probably like that. I assume he will. Anyway, so he's still looking kind of dopey. Let's fix that too. Let's get his face in a normal position. Let's just kind of fix him up here, and he looks so much like Kim Jong-un. And I mean, he's about to. Let's save this. I'm going to save this like that. I'm going to watch how this works. See how this is different now. But still, it already looks way better than it did. He looked so retarded below. We're going to fix the way the legs work so that he's not so crazy. But it will notice what's going on. The actual hand with the item is the back hand, not the front hand. And it's going over the head and being slashed. And so when it goes over the head, remember, this is very basic stuff happening. It's being held so that the item is like this. It's coming this way. So I could put one in his hand to help the imagination, but I know where it is. It's going to come out like this. So the slash from the sword, it's coming up over his head and then coming back. So it's an up slash and it's a down slash with my physics, which is not good. What I want to happen is I want his elbow to pull back like this and get ready to swing backwards and then come forward so that it's only an overhead slash and it's not a up slash down slash, which is doing 1, double damage, and 2, unnatural, and that's not how swords end up working in real life. So we're going to do that next. We're going to go ahead and get him to the point here where, like, what's happening is the slash occurs from this point right here. This is the big point down. So until then, we have a transition point to get there, and we want to pull like this over the head, and then the slash happens. So we need to get his elbow into position so that it looks more natural. So what I want here, from this point, I want this pulling backwards with his elbow. Let's try to add a keyframe here. Can I do it? Boom, I can. It's just saving this garbage position right now. This little, it's very annoying to see this thing in here. I don't think there's anything I can do about it, though. There is some kind of thing that gets rid of these widgets and shit like this, but I don't think I can do it right now. I don't know how. So, we need to pull that elbow back. So let's get the arm, the upper arm, which is called lower arm, I think, because I'm stupid. I don't know. It is lower arm. It is actually lower. So let's get this thing moved. Let's rotate you like this, and let's move you like this. So it's so hard to see, but that looks like the right spot. It is. This is the elbow. So if I save like this and I go back, okay, so this is an issue. There's no position for this thing being recorded. So when that's called, that's keyframe deficiency is what that is, and I'm running out of space. But when what I'm controlling right now is the back arm, back leg, front leg, and head position and or rotation. I am not controlling the lower arm yet, which means I have overlooked my keyframe requirements before I started recording. I need to add this. So first thing, of course, to do when you add is to find the prefab you want, which is player 2. I don't know if I need to make sure it's actually body, and then we need to find we're gonna do, this is what arm is this? Lower front arm. Body, front arm, lower front arm, transform, add properties. And so now I've got those here. So I can save them where they belong right here. If I can just select them and save them, there they go. And over here, I need to correct them. So that means where I'm here, I need to bring my arm back to a straight position, or at least to a further back position. Let's do that now. Let's turn that arm like this. Oops, that's definitely not it. We need to choose the arm only, the lower front arm. And we're going to turn it like this, and we're going to move it like this here. All right, so there he is in that position. We're going to save it. So that means it should now bend up, and it does. All right, so now that's without any extra animation. He's now pulling back instead of just coming forward with this blade. It's coming back, and then it's kind of going to come forward, and we got to extend that elbow out during this portion of the attack, which will make it much more cool. And as we go, we'll keep controlling the knees. We'll keep controlling the elbows. We'll make it look like a more real attack. Once we're done with this attack, we'll test it again. And then we'll do real Taekwondo stuff. But I cannot abide this this Tardo attack here that we have. All right, let's go back. Reset. Uh-oh. It looks like this starts in a different position than... Wonder why. That's weird. Okay. We're gonna... I hate this. All right, we're gonna select everything here. Copy it. We're gonna bring it over here. Paste it. We're gonna get this all again. We're gonna delete it. And that's the power of keyframing. There we go. Okay. So I want to be able to see again. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so it's nice. He's just kind of stepping up and everything. That's fine. The arm movement, it's good until right here. Let's continue with the everything here. Okay, everything's selected. And now we need to take this arm, which is connected firmly here, and we need to extend it out to be straight so that the remainder of this move has a straight arm. So this is going to happen over the entirety of this time frame here. It's not going to happen from this moment. It's going to happen to this moment. So you're going to see from the elbowed position where I have him set in this spot, he's going to transition into a straight arm where it will finally at this point be straight right up here, coming at this point where it will then come down. All right, anyway, let's do that. So turning it, our point is right below his chin here. So let's turn it. Oops. Keep that Control Z ready to rock. I need only the front arm. All right, we're going to turn that thing like this, and we're just going to move it like here. All right, so that should do it. And if we get that keyframed in, we should see that it comes up and then it starts to come out, and wait, are we here? I think there's still like some kind of misunderstanding of, oh yeah, the angle. Yeah, it is. That's the angle should be here. It's already down this far. I made a mistake about the angle. Let's fix that. It's down here like this, actually. That's the actual angle of it at this exact moment. Oh God. Right, and we should go here. So now that's straight. If we keyframe to that point, it should come around from the elbow, which is here, back and straighten out and come down. Which, keep in mind, he's holding this weapon like this. It's up and down. So it's coming up, staying out of the way of the user. It's slicing down all the way through the user and then coming back and then here. And then I don't know what, it goes back into idle, which is this. He looks stupid as fuck on the top and in the knees, but this arm I think is satisfactory here. It's better than it did look, actually, which is sad. Why his head has to go down like this, I don't understand that part. All right, we're going to take that head and we're just going to put it a little bit less creepy of a position in every case where there's a head keyframe. So that's going to make it easy. Head is easy. There it is. We're just going to move it up here. There we go. That's less creepy of a spot. We can keep the rotation. It's entertaining. Oh, I fucked up. I didn't save. There we go. Save. Head rotation. Next, there's the spot. All right, so we just want to take this and go up here. And we definitely want the arm here to be in front of the head. We'll take care of that later. We'll take care of that later for sure. We'll just get a keyframe in here. Wait, I want a whole keyframe of everything. Keyframe, please. Thank you. All right, so as you can see, he's not looking as stupid anymore. It's still flipping his head around real weird and stuff, but his next head position is here. So I'm going to take that head right there. Just move it up where it belongs. And keyframe it. And then next, the same thing. It's in the wrong spot, so we're just going to put it where it belongs. And keyframe it. And this one, it's fine. I mean, this is like tilted a little weird, but I'm just gonna, we'll just move. It's fine. And keyframe it. And this is very weird. This is the weirdest one so far. We're definitely gonna not allow it. Put it back and keyframe. And finally, the last position of head is here. I'm gonna put it back and keyframe it. Now the thing's head should look normal the whole attack. Not retarded. Well, I mean, the thing is, Kozuko, you may not want to be an animator, and that's fine, but I only have to do this one time for every human being that I put in the game. So I am satisfied with the fact that I have to deal with this one time. If you design your thing in a way that makes you minimize the amount of work you do to only one time per concept that you devise, you will be in a very good position where you're not driving yourself crazy. I used to keyframe film. That drove me fucking crazy. So I get you, man. I understand how I would not want to be a special effects designer in the in the 2010s to 20s. That would be very, very difficult. I did it for myself. I would not want to do that as my job. It would be long hours. It would be very, very boring. You can't stop doing it. It's like a production line. It's just like churning out parts. It does require some patience, but I feel like it's amazing because I'm really not doing that much. And Walt Disney used to do this shit with paper and pen. That requires fucking patience. This is fucking cool, but it doesn't require that much patience on my side. I'm not doing it with AI. This is something I'm doing by hand, but that doesn't mean that it's not assisted. This could be a lot worse. They allow frame by frame animation in Unity, but doing it with the animator and with all of these elements and keyframing, it's just easier. And then you can reuse all these move sets for every character you have. You can. Yeah, you absolutely can move trails. There's a thing called a joint that you can use to help control that stuff. I don't want to do that right now because I am not 100% that I'm even done with my objects yet. As you can see, I made this modular enough that when I decided to break the bones, that it didn't cost me the whole game. And I was able to get the animations to keep working for the most part. I got to keep this in the same vein as I upgrade it and get it to the point where I'm satisfied. I want to wait before I put joints on there. I really do. There are things about the freedom that I have without joints that make me want to avoid them. Specifically, the ability to teleport limbs and things. I like the idea of not having to destroy all those game objects when the limbs get severed. And there's a lot of complicated bits and bobs about the way that limb damage is calculated, why they explode, and what it's holding or not holding, and all that shit. I don't want to mess with that too much because it's very solid as it is. I've built this in a way specifically that it will work without those hinges, but I could put them on there. I know that they exist. So um, if I decide for some reason that there's a logical advantage to doing it, or if I'm completely satisfied with my prefab, I will do it. Yeah, I don't want to have to deal with instantiating them and destantiating them. I also want people to be able to cure limbs and shit. This is going to get very complicated very quickly. So, yep, that's the reason I made that choice. But there are definitely hinges, 100%. Anyway, we're not using them. Let's continue with this animation. It's much better than it was. It looks like it's a good slice. I'm curious about it. I want to control these legs a little more. I mean, it's not a bad thing. They end up landing in a higher place than they start. I do not like that. I don't know how that happens. I don't know where the position, it's a position one. It's either back leg position. Shit. You guys can still hear me. My fucking battery went out on my headset. Gotta get that bitch swapped out. There we go. Put this other one in the motherfucking charger. God damn it. And I'm sorry, I shouldn't be swearing. I'm specifically not supposed to swear right now. There we go. So at least if I do, I'm supposed to be quiet. I'm an idiot. You must understand I'm not capable of doing any of the things I intend to do, like not swear. I don't even know what's happening around me. All right. Good Lord. All right, there he goes. But see how he starts here and he ends up here. That's no bueno. So why? It's one of these freaking position ones. Okay. So it's going to be this one or this one or this one. I don't know which one it is. If we look at them all, we look at the way that it's positioning around. I don't think that it is higher. They're all higher. I just don't know which one is up or what. What happens if does this turn them off? No, I wish I could mute them or something. This is not as good as, say, Adobe After Effects, for example. You really, really are in for some cool crap. You really, really are. The games that are coming, including my own, are just going to be off the wall. What would happen if you didn't have to pay people substandard wages to work in what they think is their dream job, but ends up being a farm of just resource production and nothing of any soul or creativity other than resource production every day for hours. And like I know how hard it is because I've done it for business, and it's no different in game development is a business too. So, all right. Anyway, he's coming up there. Like, why? All right. So front leg position. They're all not connected though. The arm, the body has only rotation. The head position must be the reason. If I move the head, no, it doesn't do anything. So see, that's the issue. That wherever it's the legs. It's got to be the actual legs. So this one's position starts here and ends up there. It needs to end up down here. We need to copy this right here, and this needs to be where it comes. We need to loop it. It needs to loop like that. So now, whatever transition's required to get there, good. Now they're in the same spot. There we go. That's easy enough. Now let's get these weirdness off so I can see them. It's way better than it was. Now it's still a little awkward with the jump, but I mean, it's a nice jump attack. His other arm has always looked like this. Have I played good games lately? Yes. I'm playing Final Fantasy Tactics, the Evil Ace Chronicles right now. Personally, that's the game I'm playing when I'm actually off. I need more beer. I'm gonna go get some. But that game is fantastic. It was fantastic on the PlayStation 1 as well. But now it's flushed out and has voice acting and it's harder. And I like the harder part the most. But it's very good. I am thoroughly enjoying that. And that's my current morsel of game. I only get one, really. And I have to do it with my whole family. That's the other thing about the way I play games now. I make this game, which is not appropriate and can't make it with my family. But the family gets to play the other. If I play a game, that's who it's going to be with. I'm going to get through. All right. And so anyway, I now have what I need. And Koziko, if you're still here, hey, boot failure, what is up? I'm so glad to see you. I have added joints to these characters, and I'm making their animations better, and I'm going to teach them how to do Taekwondo, which is cool. I'm going to start by getting this guy's hand in a more natural position and getting his arm more to the side. So let's get that back arm action going like this. And then we'll get the front part of that. We have to add that body. It's going to be back arm, lower back arm, transformed properties. And then we've got to take that, the entirety of this, for this only, copy it, keyframe it. And then from here, if I take that lower arm, oh God, come on. I did it wrong. I'm sorry. Oh, son of ugh. Get in there. Good. Okay. Last part, and then we'll show this. So I need to take this thing down with the lower back arm. So I've got the lower back arm here. I'm going to rotate it now like this. And, oops. And bring it down like this to make it a little bit more normal looking, I guess. And I've got an elbow now. This bitch has an elbow. So let's go ahead and keyframe and go ahead and check. He's going up like this. Why are we bringing this up? Is this a shield move, or why is he bringing? It's pretty unnatural. When I do this, I usually bring my hand back. So why not bring back this? Let's just do that. Let's just here, instead of being up here, let's get the whole arm where it should be. Bring this here. And then this. This. And back to... Should have done the lower arm first. Still, it's in a stupid spot here. Get in there. And all right, if I keyframe this and I go here, this is pulling back almost. It's not really pulling backwards. It's like a gunshot almost looking. It's better than it was, but it should be going back. He can go back all the way here if he wants. Let's do it. Let's just turn this thing and bring it back. What'll happen? It's back a little bit. We want that thing out of frame now at this point. We want that thing kind of folded up. Let's put it behind here. I'm gonna... Oh, wrong. I want to straighten this bitch out first. Lower. And then upper, rotate all the way, this, and here. That's where it needs to be. Keyframe. All right, let's see what happens. So it goes up and back, and it's back here now. And he's coming out again, which is unnecessary. He can just leave it. He can actually bring it further backwards so that it's over here. And we can have this thing swung all the way like this. Like that. And just bring this bitch like this. I think. Let's try it. I don't understand why this is so late coming back. I guess I called for it to be that late. I could get it back there here. That'd probably be better. All right, I'm just curious to see with this change what this actually plays like. So let's have a look. Yeah, we've got to do this by hand, unfortunately, and it's got to be pretty decent quality. And this is just redoing the shitty old animation there was. I want to see what the improvement is. I know there's a lot we can do more with this, but this is better than I think it was as far as natural stuff. It's a little bit weird, the follow through there, but I just want to see what it's like. So let's try it. Let's go into the game and see. All right, let's give this a shot, see what this is like. I bet it'll be better than before. Cheers to anyone out there rooting for my animation. We're going to go through one cycle with Kuso Games getting yet another... Oh, I don't hear anything. That's not good.
Look at this loser,
I'm not
Biden.
hearing
He's
anything
just
because
standing
my
there
goddamn
doing
headset's
nothing,
not
absolutely
working. I
nothing
still didn't
wrong,
turn
and
it on
letting
after the
America great
battery.
again.
There we
And
go.
He's letting our country crumble. Subscribe now, folks, so I can finally give
All right,
him
I'm
a
going to
real
turn
kick
the
in pants.
telephone on now.
Well, that bitch is
There we
spouting
go,
nonsense
and let's
again.
get the combat going.
Piece of crap.
Goddamn idiot.
Fuck off,
Stupid
loser.
fucking idiot.
Eat my
You
shit.
dumbass
Go
clown.
die, coward.
You are dead.
He's
Drop
holding
dead,
his
bitch.
hand
You
out
filthy
still, though.
piece of
They need
shit.
to, like...
Fuck you.
Damn you, prick.
Bastard clown.
He's just
Fucking
cutting and
yours.
You
cutting.
piece of
Fuck
shit.
It doesn't
face.
count unless
Screw
he's
you,
doing the
asshole.
move,
Bastard
though.
clown.
Rot in hell,
Fucking
bastard.
punk bitch.
Fuck with clowns.
Eat my shit.
You are dead.
Fucking coward
Cocksucker bitch.
You I
Die
screwed.
already.
I'm an unstoppable force. I stumped that ass. I'm the fucking winner. Oh, me, baby. On your ass. You got spanked. You're my toy. Too much heat.
His arm is still bent while he's walking. So I think the problem is that he is not put back into a reset position.
It's unbelievable. It's frankly spectacular. We did it. We absolutely, utterly, and completely destroyed that pathetic excuse for a president, Joe Biden. He's down, hit, and let me tell you, he's a mess. A total, complete disaster zone. Look at him. Look at the wreckage. He's sprawled out there, covered in blood, frankly, mostly. His back arm is gone, his lower back arm is gone, just like mine. It was brutal, folks, truly brutal. But I am a winner, a tremendous winner. Now Todd, he's a loser, a weak, pathetic loser who couldn't even stand up to my mom. He's lying there in bloody heat, and frankly, he looks like he needs a whole lot more than just a little bandage. He's completely decimated, a complete failure, and I want to thank you, Accusing Game 785. Thank you from the bottom of my very, very successful heart. Your subscription made this possible. It was absolutely crucial. You are a tremendous supporter, truly a fantastic subscriber. You deserve all the credit. Frankly, you're a genius. Now, about this money, oh boy, we've got it. Accusing Game 785, you unleashed a force. We're going to spend it, and spend it lavishly.
Peace, Moog.
First things first, we're erecting a giant statue of myself, made entirely of gold. It'll be the biggest, most beautiful statue anyone has ever seen, believe me. And then we're putting Joe Biden in a glass case filled with ice. He's going to be, folks, very cold. We'll place him in a museum, a very special museum dedicated entirely to his humiliation, and frankly, his complete and utter defeat. We are going to fill the museum with his blood, his tears, everything. It will be a monument to failure, a testament to my greatness. And I'm thinking maybe we'll build a really big, beautiful wall around him. A very impressive wall, made of gold, obviously. You know, to keep the riffraff out, and frankly, Joe Biden is pretty much riffraff at this point. It will be a glorious sight, believe me. A magnificent display. This isn't just a victory, it's an era of strength, an era of winning. I'm the greatest president and the best fighter America has ever seen. I crush him. He's gone. And frankly, folks, this is only the beginning. This is my time. The world will bow before me. It always does. Bogey it.
Look at they idle differently. That arm position is a permanent setting because idle does not have an arm position set. It's really interesting. I didn't anticipate some of these extra issues. Before we get to the actual Taekwondo moves, all the regular moves need to work even if I access the new limbs. So it's good to test all this. I haven't even checked the foot yet. But I think we need to instantiate all of the parts in idle at least so that they get reset in idle. Let's see what happens if I do that. So going into the fucking, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. Going into, here it is. Unity. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm in the game view. There we go. Animator window. Probably not open. Got the animation window. Yeah, there we go. Got player 2. Show me idle. Show me the scene. There he is in the scene. Give me player 2 in context. On screen. Again, this is what I want. All right, so we need to reestablish the entirety of this object. Right. So all these properties need to be added. First, it's going to be all the new stuff. I just have to do it all. Got to do it, otherwise it's not going to reset ever. Because everything goes back to idle the way it is right now. Actually, boot failure, that happens. That actually happens. But it only happens for audio that is generated by the speech engine right now. The audio that is generated outside of the speech engine has not been processed by the mic proximity thing, but it is working. It does work. I just have to tell it to do that, and then it will do it. So a very good observation. It's coming, I promise, because it's already made. I just need to connect there's some audio that's generated in a non-real-time fashion, specifically the one-liner obscenities. I've got a folder of like 1,000 of those, and those aren't being echoed by the proximity of the microphone yet, and they need to be. Specifically during the dance, I want the mic to come on when he's by it and then be away, and it can totally do that. It's already configured for that. It just isn't configured for it with the audio playback object that the 1,000 wave files are coming out of with. So, and it will come, and it is going to be funny. That part's going to be interesting. But we need to get transforms in here. So let's see. I want a back arm, lower back arm, transform. And I want back leg, lower back leg, transform. Heck, I want this too. I want this transform in there. I want all of these transforms in there so that we can reset this. And the head transform. Yeah, I want that too. I don't want anything messing with this crap. Yeah. Okay. Don't want the body. The body is fine. Okay. I think we'll be good. So all of this, that's a lot of transforms. We can select all this. Idle is very simple. It just undulates. And we're going to use the idle animation as the base animation file for the ready stance in the Taekwondo. So he's just going to be in this position, and we're going to have it go like this. That's going to be ready stance. That'll be the first actual Taekwondo move that they learn, but I have to get them stabilized here first. So let's get this leg back where it belongs. So this is the current idle stance. He's just in the wrong position. So let's get him in the right position. His front leg is too far forward. So that's actually the back leg because he's reversed. So that's a lower back leg. And we can just do this. And I want it to be pretty level. There we go. And we can save that like that. Now what happens? It goes to here because this is different. It's like I want to just copy this and bring it over there, but I feel like I might be effing up pretty bad if I do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. All right, I did it. Let's see what happens. What's it look like? That is the idle position right there. It is a little bit underwhelming with the legs, but it should be the knees going down a little bit. It's good enough though. This is what it always was. It's never been anything more than this. But I think this is now reset to the point where it won't mess up the attack animations. Let's see if that's the case, and then let's commit the code. So I haven't committed in a while. Stop. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's the Ryu stance. It's the ready stance. It's very important. There's front stance, back stance, ready stance. Oh my dear God, what the F happened here? Why did that nonsense just occur? Nothing I did suggests anything like that should happen. Jesus H. Christ, I've made a horrible mistake with whatever I did with the idle animation here. There's some kind of horrific situation happening where the head is being improperly measured. Quick fix. He slouches over like that in idle position. He's like,
he's just standing there like a weak little man, frankly.
He does. It looks kind of realistic, but we can't have every human being like that.
And really teach him a lesson.
He slouches down. He needs to keep his head pretty much good. Trump's fine. Why is Biden the
That
only
little
one?
bitch Trump is just spewing garbage. Subscribe now or face the consequences. Frankly, I'm beyond furious. This whole telethon needs a serious upgrade.
Look at this
Yeah,
loser,
I don't disagree
Biden.
with you.
He's just standing there. Pathetic as ever subscribe now, and I'll personally take
Oh,
care
the
of him.
arm is
User
not
Real
changed.
Fan 45 says, Mr.
It's still
President,
bent.
why are you so angry? User Biden Hater 2024 says he's
Shut up. All right. So his arm's all messed up still. There's the animator. There it is. Okay. So idle. We look at idle from a scene perspective. Yep, that's correct. The arm is still bent. Look at that. I forgot about the arm. All right, so front arm? Yes. And lower front arm. And rotate. And boom. Save. And here too. Nice. Save it. And we'll go back to the game and do it one more time. And this time they won't have that stupid thing in there. Here we go. Here it is. Look how hunched over he looks, though, compared to
Look
Trump.
at this loser, Biden. He's just standing there like a weakling, I'm telling you. He needs to be kicked very hard.
I wonder
Subscribe
why,
now,
because
and I will
he's
personally
just
deliver a
one of the two
spectacular boot to
characters.
his backside.
That bitch needs to understand who's in charge here. And frankly, folks, this telethon needs more subs. Let's get this show rolling.
Look at this pathetic display. Folks, that sleepy Joe Biden is right there. And frankly, he's a disaster. I'm telling you, we need to subscribe a lot so I can finally unleash some beautiful justice upon him.
That bitch better watch his mouth, because I'm about to dismantle him piece by piece. Subscribe now or face the consequences, you spineless sack of
Funny that
potatoes.
is
Listen
hunchback.
here, folks, he is a disaster, a total loser. Subscribe now, and let me show Joe Biden what leadership looks like. It'll be tremendous.
That bitch is just spouting nonsense, folks. I'm telling you, this telethon needs more subscribers to finally send Donald packing.
Listen here, folks, he's saying nonsense again. It's unbelievable. I'm going to make sure that low energy Joe understands exactly where he stands.
All right, let's get this subscribed.
We need a whole lot
Here we
more
go.
Subscriptions to kick him off this stage.
That bitch Trump is at it again.
His craning neck
Screwing
needs
his
to be
usual
addressed.
garbage.
This
Let's get
is
these folks
not okay.
subscribing. I need to dismantle that orange freak before he ruins my chances for another term.
Listen here, Joe, you pathetic loser, subscribe now, or I'm going to personally send you packing. This telethon needs a victory, and frankly, it starts with dismantling your sorry excuse for an attack.
That bitch is trying to steal the show again.
Eat my
Stupid
shit.
fucking idiot.
Drop dead, bitch.
You are nothing.
Son of
I'll
a bitch.
kill you, bitch.
Rot in hell,
Fuck you.
bastard.
You creepy
Go die,
freak.
cower.
Bastard
Die, you
clown.
bastard.
Freak.
I'll
Shove
kill
it,
you,
asshole.
bitch. Damn
Motherfucker
bastard
die.
fool.
His neck's
Joe
all
Biden, bitch.
weird.
You're garbage. Nobody's me. Go home, loser. How is that four days?
I gotta get that mic proximity for this. It's important.
I'm the destroyer. I'm the boss. Sit down. Can beat me. That's pure skill. Folks, listen to me. This is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I did it. I actually did it. Joe Biden is a disaster. A total, complete disaster. He's lying there, a pathetic mess, covered in blood and frankly, blood. It's awful, really awful.
Come on, buddy.
Just look at the state of him. He lost nothing, which is honestly astounding considering what happened to him. I've got a broken back arm, a shattered lower back arm. It's brutal, but I won. And let me tell you, he's a mess. A really, really messy, sad mess. He's probably whimpering now, just like the fake news media are saying. Though they're lying through their teeth, of course. They always do. It's disgusting. I want to thank QZ Games 647. You, my friend, you're a genius. A truly
Oh, of
tremendous
course, I'm gonna add every character under the sun, but I need to have the animation solid for the basic human being first. That's what we're doing today. We're solidifying all these animations, making everything clean.
We're going to spend it wisely. Very, very wisely. We're building a beautiful, magnificent memorial. A huge, gold-plated one, right next to his corpse. And on that memorial, there will be a plaque, Donald Trump defeated Joe Biden. It will be enormous. The biggest plaque ever. We'll also have him dressed in a tiny little suit, just for kicks. You know, as a joke. A really, really bad joke. We're going to make his body into a giant sculpture, a testament to my greatness and his utter failure. And we will use the finest marble, imported from Italy, naturally. And we'll have spotlights, brilliant, shining spotlights. I always want to just staring at him. It's going to be amazing. Seriously, this is just the beginning. This is how it's done. This is winning. This is dominance. This is America. Frankly, Biden is just outgone, a stain on history, and I am here to erase that stain with gold and glorious victory. Believe me, folks, nobody ever beats Donald Trump again. It's over. Bennett, well, is a loser.
They're holding the sword correctly now. That's the main point of that test. I just had to... No echo. Is that a... What about no echo? That's what we want, right? Bite binge. You vote for no echo. You don't want the reverb in the microphone? I love the microphone. Too bad. There's no echo when they go to the phone. You want to see the phone argument phase, Bite binge? I'll show you. You'll see how the phone works and that there is an echo range. I'm going to make that work. Can't believe he cares about that stupid thing. All right, phone phase right away. Kuso games again. Nasty Maddie should be the one I sub out
Let
to
me tell
because
you, this whole thing is rigged.
he's the
Joe's
last
just
one that
sitting
actually
there,
subscribed.
Looking weak, frankly, a disaster. User Patriot Prime says, Mr. President, when are you going to finally kick Biden off of the stage? User Truth Seeker 78 says, this telethon needs more subscribers. We need to send a message.
Listen here, Trump. You pathetic excuse
Do you
for a
see
human being.
how
Let me handle this call you're desperate.
the
Please
reverb
for
goes away
attention
when they're
and
away
lawsuit.
from the mic?
I'll use generous
It's
subscription.
so
Actually, something useful.
craned over like
your endless bluster and lies.
Folks, this is a disaster. Look at Biden over there, just sitting pretty a total loser. I'm telling you, he needs to be kicked, and frankly, we need more subscribers so I can finally do it.
Listen here, Fitch. This whole charade is a goddamn spectacle. Subscribe now or I'm going to unleash a hatchet storm on your sorry ass. Let's get these numbers up, people, because somebody needs to be removed from the stage permanently.
Biden is a loser who wouldn't know what to do with a single dollar, so naturally he wants the phone. I'm the only one here who can truly make this telethon explode with success. Let me handle this. Dumb
Son
little
of a
prick.
bitch.
Piece of
Fucking
crap.
sewer rat.
Stupid
You stupid
fucking
asshole.
Idiot.
Fucking
Foxsucker
bastard
bitch.
clown.
You weak little
Damn
shit.
bastard fool.
Damn you brick.
Damn you brick.
I'll crush you.
You are
punk.
fucking finished.
You I screwed.
Drop dead
Shithead
bitch.
asshole.
You
Fuck
creepy
you
freak.
forever.
I'll crush
Screw
you,
you
punk.
asshole. Sit down. That's pure skill.
I want them to have echo at the podium. This is not the only scenario these AI characters are going to be in. I am crafting a modular experience, Byte Binge. So
Go home, loser.
I'm not going to change that. But at the same time, that podium is the only game object right now that exists in my game that does that effect. There's no other object that doesn't.
That was too easy.
I can reduce the reverb. Yes, that's a possibility. We can talk about that. But
Goddamn, that's fucked up.
I want that microphone doing what it does.
That was easier than your mom.
I want it to work here too, because it doesn't work during this part, like Kuso Games mentioned
I
before.
crush you.
Also, this goes like twice as long when I broadcast on Twitch than it does on tests that I don't have Twitch on because of the amount of memory that gets used. It's crazy how that works, but
You're hopeless. I stumped that ass.
anyway, I'm not working on that part right now. Memory is not my problem. We are working on animation. So that's fixed as far as the sword is concerned and when it gets held. We continue on with other validation of the animation. So we've got this guy in the scene. Again, it's in prefab mode here. So the scene is just showing him. We don't want this guy bent like this at the beginning of this either. I don't know why it keeps on showing up like that. It's like his prefab is pre-saved like that. It is. So we can't have that. We got to deal with that. So this back leg here, where is it? This one? Yeah. And we got to rotate that back right now. And all right. And then I want to take this other foot and I just want to make that correct too. Just get that better. Back this other foot too. And just fix this. At least make it so that this is making fucking sense. Should be here or here. It doesn't make sense very much. Should be somewhere like this, but this doesn't work. Eventually, I'm going to have to fix this foot shit. In the meantime, I'm just gonna fucking line it up the best I can. All right, there we go. It's good enough. From here, you can barely see it. All right. All right, so let's see this, and it does this, and now there's like that. I go back to him like this, go back to idle, it's no big deal. All right, his natural position is no longer foreign. That's good. And he's just a regular idle dude. Next animation, attack. Again, looking pretty solid, and that's why he was so fucked up before. Going back to idle. Gets him right back where he belongs. Next is there's not many that are important. Die. Is there anything missing in die? Die works. No issues with die. Walk. This one I want to improve. Look at this shitty walk animation. We can do so much better than this. But I need to add all those properties. Windmill attack animation. Yeah, we can do some crazy extra moves, but I want to do the regular basic Taekwondo moves. It's Bite Binge. You're going to see over the next 10 hours of video game development here. You're just going to watch these characters learn all of the Taekwondo moves. When I'm done with that, I might entertain some special moves for maybe just Trump. The windmill move would be a great special. I think special moves are something that is great. But I also want to give the user the ability to make special moves rather than it just be me. So I may come up with a more grandiose way of letting you give windmill powers to Trump than what you're dealing with now. Again, think along the lines of how every time this happens, the music is generated by AI completely new. That's the kind of thing that is going to happen with most of this. It's going to just be this experience that's fucked up and different every time in all kinds of different ways. And it's just a fever dream. It's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be just messed up and at the behest and whim of the craziest constraints that there can possibly be, which is not much constraint. And I'm going to start letting the constraints loose. But all of these animations are actually constraints. But once the AI knows how to walk and do all these things, which it knows how to walk, but I mean, knows how to do all these Taekwondo moves and stuff, this is going to end up being a more entertaining experience to watch. Once, I mean, they're already verbally fighting, right? They're already doing a very basic physical fight as well. The only thing not basic about it is the damage system, but the combat's just this. That's all that's happening. So it's nothing special there. We're about to change into some blocking and some targeted damage, and we're gonna have the hit markers on the feet. Great ideas. Again, Bite Binge with environmental hazards. We will get there. I would love them to be able to set things on fire. I also have the ambition to make everything destructible. That is something I think should be in every game. I've always complained in every game that, except for Noida and stuff like that, that everything is not destructible. So I do want these kind of things. I do. These are systems that I can build into what I have. But again, right now, the goal is to take these new limbs that I've built for these characters and make them have some Taekwondo moves. So this walking animation sucks and it needs to be fixed. So I am not good at animation. This is going to be worse than what a good person would do with this walk, but I'm going to make this, we're going to try to make him walk better. First of all, the arms as they are suck. So, I mean, the right arm here, whatever they call that, front arm, back arm. This back arm, is that what they call this? Back arm? This back arm isn't even moving. Why is it not moving? Why isn't it going back here? So we just need to fix that because it's even with the crappy bones, this animation sucks. So we're gonna do this and okay, wait, forward. All right, I'm not doing that. Forward is correct here. He should be, this should be at the side here. This needs to be straight up and down in this spot. That's mistake number one with the front arm or back arm or whatever it's called. It's the back arm. All right, so the back arm goes rotate like this and like that. I think that's where we start. That looks pretty damn good. Yeah. And yep. So that's going to be it. And we're going to capture that. So that's just very basic, but now it's in the right spot. And then it's going to move here. And well, like there's this spot, right? That's out. So this goes out. When that one goes out that way, this one goes out this way, right? So this needs to go forward and then go the other way when it swings back, right? This is going out. This is going to go out too. So we're going to take this one. We're just going to change its position. Oops. Yeah, here. Save it. And so now, and we're going to go right back to where we were, I believe. That swings very nicely. That one swings. I love the swing of that. It's a perfect swing. One, and this goes back to here. This should be here, and this goes out, and pendulum's back, and there's no pendulum here. So this needs to go back to its original position. This needs to go continue swinging. Now this thing needs to have swung this way. Like that. I think we can do a little bit less angle there. I, for some reason, feel like that's extreme. There we go. Let me stamp that and see what happens. Okay, what's the rate like? Does this rate change a bunch? No, it's very much. Very good. Yeah, that's natural. Right, 1, 2. And then they're going back. This is going back to straight, and this one's going back too far. So we got to slow down here. Get this back to our straight position. And maybe even we copy the front. I think we probably do. I'm going to capture that right there, but we're going to go back to the front. We're going to just copy that and paste it in the back and see what happens. All right, let's watch this. That's better than it was, and I didn't even get the knees going yet. So Trump should have mushroom power-up that grows only his hands. That would be, again, really funny and stuff that I could do later. But I want to try to create all characters equally, and you're really into specifically making these characters more unique. And right now, I'm trying to make it a modular thing that there's going to be 100 characters very quickly in. And so doing things like changing the way their bodies move is going to be very helpful to me. But giving them a superpower that's unique to one character isn't, because I'm going to multiply them very soon. Once they get multiplied, we can start thinking about special moves and stuff like that. But I want to make a quality and, again, non-crashing system that works every time with the ability to swap these models and swap assets at a moment's notice and get different results. I'm sorry you don't have good input for universal model animations. It's a boring part of this, and the fact that I'm allowing any character to either know Taekwondo or not know Taekwondo is also an interesting choice I'm making about the way that this is going to set up. But I think that hand-to-hand combat is a very important part of making sure that we don't need items all the time in the game. And right now, if you don't have an item, you can't even do damage. So yeah, I'm just trying my best to make a. I mean, I can't do any. This is all got to be done by hand. I just got to get all this done. I can't think of a way to avoid it. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is. But this guy walks. So let's see about walking with knees. And my issue is I don't have good examples of how anyone naturally does anything. So I don't even know what the. I think that pushing backwards straight is normal, and picking up your knee is normal. I also think that this teetering that's happening is not how people walk at all. So if I knew better anything. All right, so let me just look at myself. I'm gonna walk to go get more beer, and I'm gonna watch my legs, and I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna come back and do this after I look at my own legs when I walk to the frickin' fridge right now. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, it's very simple. The knee goes in front. That's what happens. The knee goes in front. So I should be able to easily switch which knee goes in front, but it needs to be knee in front. So this one goes this way, and this one has to have the knee go in front. So that's going to be front leg, lower front leg, turn like this, like this. The back leg should be over here. The front leg should be over here, like this. And the back leg should be here, like that. That's how walking normally goes. And I think we don't have back leg, front leg. Do we have back leg rotation only? We don't have position of back leg. We need to have all this. So we just get this all added in. Back leg. All, including position. front leg, lower front leg, back leg, lower back leg. Okay. And that's what I want, I think. I'm just going to save that and go back to where we were. It starts like this for whatever reason. It's because it wasn't ever initiated that this was going to start in any position. I'm going to put this leg back. Okay. Save that. And so if it does this first, this goes this way. This goes this way. This is very weird, but I have to trust the entire process. This goes forward like this. It's not really good. It needs to be, the entire front leg needs to be also rotating like this and being moved like this. So that's what we really want there. So if we go here, it goes like this, kind of up. It kind of needs to go up. It's bending. Oh, whatever. Anyway. All right, so this goes like, and this needs to straighten out here. So this actually needs to be back. Like this. And this needs to be like this. See. Oh, that's a sprite mask. That's not good. There we go. That's better. Oh, that does not go in the back the way it should. That's interesting. It just says front. It's why it's the front one. That's a piece of crap. I could definitely fill the bowl with water. That would be hilarious. I could also make people donate 500 bits to fill the bowl with water. But that again is not my current priority. Oh, the foot is not on there. God damn it. All right. Body. Front leg. Front leg. Front foot. And back leg. Leg. Once again, we're here. Just take that foot and move it back where it should be. Not be in a stupid place. All right, there it is. And save. This doesn't look too bad until the thing is, I'm wanting this to go. This is the back one. I want this to be the back one, not the front one. This is the front one. And so the front one is this one. They should be switching spots, which I don't think is going to matter because I haven't done any kick moves or anything other than the attack move, which could obviously change, but how easy to change the background? About maybe 3 minutes to change the background. Not very long. Yeah, that won't take much. All right, so yeah, that's fucking cool, but it's in the wrong spot. So we gotta switch these things. They're in the wrong spot. We just gotta do it. We gotta man this up and do it, right? Because this is behind it. Yeah, this is the back leg. So do this now. Yeah, that's correct. This thing needs to turn back starting here. And turn into moving forward. Like this, and bending at the lower back leg like this. Yeah, I don't know of how good this is, but we'll just look at how natural it looks. Doesn't look very natural at all. Needs to be up much more. So we'll just change the position of the back leg to be higher up. And just check what that's like. Close. I don't know what's going on. It's getting close though. Two. It's too long. It needs to straighten out and then bend and come back again, which is here. So it needs to be back here. I think this needs to be this same thing here. Let's see if I'm wrong. This and this. No, that's definitely wrong. No, this thing's supposed to push down, so that should stay flat. That foot needs to change. First thing. I know it's little, but it needs to do it. This needs to stay flat. It's walking. God damn it, that's a sprite mask. This needs to stay flat. So that's number one. Right, save. This is not saved. The foot is not selected. One more time. Here, this thing needs to be flat. Anything else is unacceptable. Back foot's correct. Looks pretty solid there. Save position. It seems late. So if I do this, then from here to here is when I want to have this guy turn into that other one. So I could have him come back with this whole foot here. Have it move forward, bend the foot backwards like this. Damn it. Like this. And change its thing here. That's ridiculous, but this thing is already... This thing needs to change too. This other one needs to go backwards as well. So this thing would be like this, I think. I don't know what that is. That might be wrong, but let me see. This... Oh, it's close. It looks like it's actually doing something. This is just not quite the right spot. The other leg is the route. This one needs to get tilted again. We need to get this thing. Oh, god damn it. This thing. We need to get this thing tilted out like this. That's good. That's good. That's a good start. I need it to be the same shape. We want this to angled a little bit back and get that foot in the good spot. So angle this thing like this. And get the foot flat. Okay, that's something. Save the position. It's not, oh god, I'm in the wrong spot. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. Okay, come on, back. Go. What? Son of a bitch. My headphones went out again. I wonder if it thinks I'm not listening to anything because there's no audio. I think that's what that is. It's because I'm the only audio happening here. Okay, up it goes, back it goes. It's close. It really is. I think... Goes forward, pushes back. I mean, we could have this go down and flat and have this go up. I think this goes up. That's not touching anything. This should go up a little more. There's an up and down that's not happening that needs to happen here. I need to pee. I also need to do the ninja on this. This is the ninja, or it's the samurai. I'm sorry, it's not a ninja. It's the samurai. It's the samurai. You just take this, and it takes your beer can off of it, and it slices it off. It's pretty dope, I must say. Phew. All right. Back to the fucking task at hand here. Jeez, it's gotta make this bitch walk correctly. What a piece of shit. This guy has to come for when you step forward, you push back. That's what you do. So this, when it pushes back, this has to be down flat and down. So we're gonna flatten this bitch out here and save. And we're gonna take this bitch and just make it lower like that. I think we're gonna save there. So again, we go back, and the thing is, that's how people walk. They push and they go forward with the other foot. So that goes forward, and this one does the same thing. Good Lord. Hello, the degenerate area. I don't know what you mean by references could be helpful. I'm not looking for a job, so I don't need references from what I understand. But if you're talking about programming wise, more detail would definitely help. Welcome to the motherfucking program, by the way. Here we go. Let's see here. One. So I feel like, so we're here, go here, and then this thing's perfect. It's this other foot. This foot is going backwards, and once it hits here, it should be going forward much more extremely and in a better, like the position this knee should be in should be more natural and more aligned with the position this one is in at that point. I can't get this to even move. Scroll. There we go. Okay. So, like, yeah, this is the position. Chink, chink, chink. That's the place that we need this to be. Here. Right? So it's close. See how it's not there, though? This is there. And this, that, and this. That's not there. Oh, this needs to be out. This needs to be angled that, like this. We'll do it. I'm going to do it right now. I can picture it in my mind now at this point. I finally figured it out. This thing, first we need to do the main thing. Needs to be like that. Needs to be up here. And then this one needs to be like this. It needs to be like this. I think. I'm going to save it just to see. It's a little much. I'm going to save it just to see. Because otherwise I can't go back. This is what it is. The knee is just outside of that. And right there, the knee's not quite outside of that. So we're going to go ahead and fix this. Make it so that this is... Oh, freaking Sprite. All right. We're going to make it so that this is just outside of that, just like the other one. We're going to try to keep the dimensions the same and this angle the same. And, oh, I'm in the wrong spot. I can't do it. All right, go back. There's the angle. See that? That's what we want. And here we are with this. Just got to move this here. And this. This. And this. And save that and see if that makes a difference. This. It's very close. They're close. That's down though. So this is up. That goes. Pick up that, go there. This, and you have to pick up this and go there. It says here repeat. They're down. This guy. This guy needs to go down a little. It starts here and it goes. It's going up too far. This needs to be down farther in this spot. So this needs to be down here. I don't know if that's the reason. It's this part, or if it needs to be the whole thing. But that's what I'm going to do for now. I'm going to save that. One back. That and then there. That and there. It's still low. The whole back leg needs to also come down a little bit. There we go. Back there. Back there. Good. All right. Now that other leg. This one. All right, I think we're halfway through this. Good Lord. Hell yeah. Cheers, dude. I'm taking the ride, my friend. It's my weekend. I mean, it's not. I'm working right now, but this is how I work for myself. This is sick. So I am definitely going down the path. We're drinking, and tomorrow we'll be doing drinking in the afternoon as well. So that'll be fun. And tomorrow, though, it's Friday. It's so good. I don't have to worry about over drinking or anything. It's just nice. Anyway, I'm just overwhelmingly pleased that my life has become this nice. I get to go on like this until like 6 o'clock or something ridiculous like that. And then tomorrow I've got all goddamn day to do this. I bet I can get him walking nicely. They are a little bit out. It seems a bit extreme. Here, they're not out. They're out. It's not that bad. Yeah, it ain't that bad. It's kind of the way it should be. All right. You just need to be like reverse of that or something. Unfortunately, I just need to figure out. This thing goes back and comes back here. Is it this? I don't think it is, but I'm going to try again. Just see this. It's close. It's close. That thing goes to the front and then it comes back, and then all it needs to do is go to the front again, which is. It does go to the front again. Okay, so it goes front. It's out to the front, back, out to the front. It needs to go back again, but it needs to go back to standing somehow. Does it ever go to standing? That's how it normally. I think that my walk animation before was dumb as fuck, and now it's smart, but it doesn't have enough time to go through its whole loop. So if I go back to here, let's just see what happens if I do this, because I mean, fuck all, it's no good here anyway. So if I do this, it just stops. It goes. So instead of going to here, you would go again to here, right? You would think this is how you would do it. It would go to here. So you go 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's the same. Then we go here again. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's the general thing. So if I do that though, it ends up looping on a spot where they're standing still. So that's not good. Yeah, I gotta find the spot where it's closest to being standing still that's not this spot, which is never. It's just gonna go back into idle mode anyway. So I just need to loop this. This is what it needs to be. I need to shorten this. I need to be like this, this kind of crap going over and over again without this part. So it would be this thing, whatever that is, being here. Then it's a total walking animation. And I don't know if this is gonna work, but let's try it. Let's see what happens when they walk. I bet they look dumb as hell. This is the only time we get to see them walk. Oh, they look retarded as hell. They really look
Look
bad.
at this loser, Biden. He's just sitting there, doing nothing,
Oh, he looks
absolutely
so
nothing.
that
Subscribe to
is
my
so
channel
dumb.
and I'll personally send him packing.
It's so much
It's a
worse than
tremendous
it used to
deal,
be.
too, and you're always yelling. Just calm down.
Oh, it's horrible.
That bitch is full of it, and frankly, his claims about not having enough energy are just ridiculous. I'm here to bring some decency to this charade, and if you want to subscribe, do it for the good of the country, not for a pathetic power trip.
Look at this loser, Biden. He's just standing there like a weak, sad puppy. I bet he doesn't even have enough energy to kick a
I
football.
see. Bite binge is
I need
helping.
more subscribers so I can finally show him what power looks like.
Listen here, you bitch. You need to shut your yap and get some decent content on this damn telephone. I'm trying to run a country, not argue with the delusional egomaniac subscribe or face the consequences.
Look at him, always complaining. Subscribe now, and I'll personally send Joe Biden packing. It's a tremendous deal for America.
That bitch is still spouting nonsense, and frankly, it's infuriating. Subscribe
Oh,
to
they
channel.
look so
Folks
stupid.
said maybe we can finally put this clown out of business.
Look at him, trying to distract us with a hatchet. It's pathetic. I'm going to kick his ass. Subscribe now, and let's
That
make
hunch.
this happen.
That little bitch is just stirring up
so
trouble again,
stupid.
and frankly, he needs to shut his yap. Subscribing will help me take care of him once and for all.
Look at that weakling, trying to distract us with his pathetic hatchet. Subscribe
They look
now,
like little
and I'm going to
penguins now.
personally dismantle him. It's time for a serious
That's very bad. Okay. Well, that happens. Walk animation. It looks a lot better here than it does when they do it. They look like they're going. It needs to be slower than this, is the problem. It's really not that much worse than like that animation clip. I mean, I'm sure that would help. I do, but God, it looks so much better when I do it slowly. Let me. How do I make this bigger? We make this thing bigger. Make this thing like this. See what happens. All right, stop. How about this? I still don't think this is good, but it's better than it was going super fast. I can't see anymore here. How do I get this? I don't understand. Trying to get this thing to. Oh, there's a scroll bar at the bottom. I see. Looks like they're running
Look at this
instead of
loser,
walking.
Biden. He's just standing there like a weakling subscribed to my channel, and I'll personally take him out with that fantastic katana.
They're all jank. They look so
That bitch is still
weird.
spouting garbage about me. Honestly, it's infuriating. Subscribe to Channel It'll find the necessary legal action to send him packing for good.
Look at this loser, Biden. I'm telling you, he's a disaster. Absolutely terrible. Subscribe to my channel and let's finally settle this. I'm going to cake him so hard, it will be unbelievable.
It's
Well,
so
isn't that just
choppy
typical of a
too.
bitch trying to rile folks up? Subscribe now, people, or I'm going to unleash a fury on that orange-faced goon.
Look at this loser. He's still whining about me.
I don't think it's getting better right now. And always revert to changes. It's no big deal. We'll figure it out. That does look pretty stupid. It's a little too slow. Why is this like this? Shit. Can't believe this shit. Which fucking leg? Okay, I think that's where he needs to be, where it is. So hopefully that stays where it is. See how dumb they look. They're gonna look way worse. They used to look better with their shitty animations. I should have watched. I'm sorry. I need to watch. It's like the one time they walk and then it's done. It's not that bad. The hunching is so stupid. Why does the hunching happen? It's idle. The idle animation is doing that. See how he's hunching immediately? That's so unacceptable. We need to fix that first thing. Where is it? That's what it was. That's what it's supposed to do, is this. That's good. We fixed that. I think that'll make a major difference in the feel and look of the normal game for the moment. But that walking is still garbage.
Listen, this whole thing is a
Trump's
disaster.
looking like a
Joe
peacock
Biden is
for
letting
some
our
reason.
country
Look at him
down, and
shift
frankly,
his head.
he's embarrassing himself. It's a disgrace. This telethon is terrible. It's rigged.
That bitch Trump is full of it. This whole thing stinks worse than a week-old tuna. I'm going to dismantle his pathetic telethon operation, limb by bloody limb.
I
Bastard
already
clown,
punked.
freak,
I'll tell
shit's
you,
head
bitch.
asshole,
Fuck off,
fuck you,
loser.
dumb little prick,
Cocksucker bitch.
fuckwit clown,
You filthy bastard.
fucking punk bitch,
Son of a bitch.
go die
Piece
coward,
of crap.
eat my
Die,
shit,
you bastard.
screw you
Damn
asshole,
bastard fool.
I already
Fuck
punked.
Taekwondo best. Obliterated. That's pure skill. God damn, that's fucked up. Press again. Look, folks, look at this. This is incredible. Absolutely unbelievable. I actually, can you believe it? It's the greatest win ever, frankly. The most tremendous, fantastic, unbelievable victory anyone has ever seen in the history of our country. Joe Biden, he's a mess.
Yes. Yes.
A total disaster. He's lying there, covered in blood, and let me tell you of blood. It's a gruesome sight, frankly, but it proves my point. He's completely destroyed, utterly decimated. Frankly, he's a pathetic excuse for a human being, and now he's just, well, he's not here anymore. I didn't even need to use any limbs, believe me. That's how dominant I am. He was trying to fight back, but let's be honest, it was sad. So sad. Let's talk about the damage report and its significance. He's a bloody rat. Folks, a real mess. I mean, he's sprawled out there like some kind of well. You wouldn't want to look at him for too long. It's disgusting. Truly disgusting. The worst I've ever seen. Honestly, he's lying on the floor, just gone. Just a puddle of blood and defeat. A complete and total meltdown. And let me tell you something, this wouldn't have been possible without Q's Games 465. You are a tremendous subscriber, truly a fantastic supporter. Thank you. Thank you so much for believing in me, for backing my incredible victory. You're a winner yourself, a very good winner. Now, about the money, oh boy. We've got plenty of it now. We'll use your subscription to build a magnificent monument, a huge, beautiful golden statue of
I'll consider, I mean, we'll see. If they approach me, I would consider it. I'm more concerned about marketing a product right now than I am about streaming revenue. But it's on my radar. Every revenue stream is on my radar.
A truly fitting tribute, maybe even a little motor.
But the more I make this polished and insane, the better off I am.
This is just the beginning. I am unstoppable. I am a force of nature. I am the greatest president this country has ever seen. And frankly, with Biden gone, it's country again. I will rebuild America, make it great, and I will do it with style. You won't find another like me. Nobody. This is my time. A glorious time for America. Believe me.
That walking animation, though, it's too pronounced. It needs to be more little. That's like a running animation. That's a running animation. I need to keep that as like running. And then we need to make a walking one where they just do a little bit like this instead of that insanely high need, really strong, because it looks like they should be running pretty far. His moonwalking is pretty impressive when it looks like that too. Before, it really didn't matter that he was moonwalking. He's moonwalking all up and down this motherfucker for whatever reason. Fucking hung up.
Listen here, Trump, you absolute goddamn nut job. Fucking Twitch? Syria, oi. You think a little emoji spam is going to stop me from kicking your ass and getting out of this miserable telethon? I'm telling you right now, you're nothing but a spoiled brat with a ridiculous sword. Subscribe, or I'll send you straight to the moon.
Look at this loser, Biden. He's attacking my lower back, unbelievable. I'm going to take a katana and show him what a real president can do. It's time for some serious damage.
Listen here, Trump, you're spouting off about stinking policies and dismantling my operation? That's rich coming from a guy who's clearly lost his marbles seriously. You're acting like a spoiled brat. Cause Eco official just called you fucking Twitch? That's the best you got? You need to get some serious help. And frankly, maybe a subscription to channel so I can kick your ass and send you packing.
Look at that loser, Kazuko official.
I will absolutely
it's pathetic.
rate Pseudo if he's still on when I'm done.
Maybe a subscription from him. I'm telling you, this whole thing stinks worse than Biden's policies, and I'm going to dismantle his telethon operation, limb by bloody limb.
Listen here, you absolute blight on the face of decency. That Kazuko official is spitting venom, claiming I'm spamming emojis, frankly. He needs to learn some manners and maybe subscribe himself. Seriously, the guy's just trying to insult me with a few poorly chosen symbols. It's pathetic, truly pathetic. Let's get this straight. I am not going to tolerate this kind of digital disrespect, especially not from someone who clearly needs a serious kick in the teeth and a subscription upgrade.
Look at that pathetic little emoji spam, seriously. He's trying to insult me
Boy,
with
they
emojis.
both don't like you.
Subscribe now, folks, and let's make this telethon truly spectacular. It's time for Joe Biden to feel the wrath of a real leader.
That Kazuko official is a festering pile of digital dung. Seriously, he needs a serious kick in the teeth and a subscription from. I'm telling you, this whole thing stinks worse than some of his old policies, and frankly, it's insulting to me.
Look at that, another insult. Frankly, Kazuko official is a loser, a pathetic little digital speck trying to take me down with emojis. I'm telling you, he needs a swift kick in the teeth, and honestly, he should subscribe to channels so I can finally send him packing. It's time for some justice.
That little speck just called my stream fucking Twitch. Seriously, that's an insult of the highest order and absolute disgrace, frankly. He needs a serious talking to and maybe a trip back to Scranton, I tell you what.
Kazuko official, you are a total loser. Frankly, your insults are pathetic. Subscribe now or face my fury.
That little digital speck, Kazuko official? Seriously, he's just spamming emojis and complaining
Seriously.
about an embarrassment. I need to kick this guy so hard he disappears into the digital ether. And frankly, Jeremy needs to step up and subscribe.
Me?
It's time to shut this bitch down.
That
Oh,
Kazuko
there it is. You
official
should
a total
consider
loser.
kick Jeremy.
Absolutely pathetic.
They know
We
about
need more
they
subscriptions.
derived
Many,
it.
Many more to finally send him packing and prove I'm the strongest telethon host ever.
Listen here, you little bitch, Kazuko official thinks he can insult me with emojis? That's rich coming from a guy who looks like he lost a fight with a Roomba. Why binge wants bigger gaps? Well, I'll give him what he wants, and then I'm going to kick his digital butt so hard it'll need a reboot.
That Kazuko official is clearly a loser, and frankly, he needs a serious subscription upgrade immediately. Subscribe now, or I'm sending him straight into the abyss.
Listen here, you overgrown orange tangerine. That little digital speck just laughed at me. Frankly, his response was an insult to my intelligence. And I'm telling you right now, we need more subscriptions so I can send this guy spinning into a black hole.
Kazuko official is clearly losing it. A total disaster. We need to flood this stream with subscriptions immediately.
That little rat Kazuko official needs a serious dose of reality. And frankly, I'm about ready to deliver it. Subscribe now or face the music.
This is outrageous. Binge wants bigger gaps. Absolutely. We're going to give him exactly that, a massive influx of new subscribers so I can finally put this digital menace out of his misery. Let's get those subscriptions rolling.
Sorry, every
Folks,
time I touch
it's
those
time for some
menus, it
serious
messes
action.
this up.
Frankly, it's
I need to
about
go
time.
in there and mess with the Twitch
That
stuff.
bitch Trump is spewing nonsense about Binge again. It's infuriating. Kazuko official, you absolute clown. Your LULs are pathetic attempts to distract from the fact that you're a digital stain on this telethon.
Look at that, another digital disgrace. Kazuko official, you're clearly trying to smear my incredible telethon, but frankly, your LULs are just sad and weak. Subscribe now, or I'm going to send you straight back to whatever basement you crawled out of. Bye, Binge. Don't even bother with it. I don't know, can't really understand him. It's a pathetic excuse for not supporting a winning president.
Listen here, Kazuko official, your LULs are about as useful as a screen door on a submarine. Subscribe or face my wrath. Binge, you're clearly trying to hide behind that nonsense. Get over here and show some spine, you pathetic excuse for a viewer.
Listen here, Kazuko official, your LULs are about as useful as a screen door on a submarine.
It's the
Subscribe
same
or face
shit.
my rap. Mike Binge, you're clearly trying to hide behind that nonsense.
It's the
Get
same
over
shit.
here and show
It's
some
the exact
spine.
same
Pathetic
shit.
Excuse for a viewer.
That's a bug.
Frankly, this whole thing is a disaster, and I need those subscriptions, lots of them, so I can finally send Joe Biden packing.
Die,
Screw
you
you
bastard.
asshole.
Burn in
Bastard
hell, bitch.
clown, freak.
Motherfucker,
Suck
die.
my ass, bitch.
You are fucking finished.
Fuck off, loser.
You dumbass
You
clown.
fucking trash.
You are nothing.
You fucking
You weak
loser.
little shit.
You
Their
weak
their
little
slow
shit.
walk
Pathetic
does
clown.
not work
trash.
for this
Fucking sewer
either.
You
rat.
filthy
You
bastard.
crabby freak.
Stupid.
Another kill. Own again. Who's boss now? Crushed again. Use this trash. You're my dog. Biden, he's gone. He's a bloody mess. Frankly, the worst I've ever seen. Look at him. Head's gone. Back arm's gone. Lower back arm's gone. Total devastation. A disaster. It was brutal. Believe me, incredibly brutal. But we won. We absolutely crushed him. He's lying there. A pathetic puddle of well. You don't want to know. Let's just say it's not
The music is very random right now, Kozeko. It's all AI generated music. This is just new every time. So you gotta just understand I'm trying to craft a unique experience every time so that it's a little bit different. You're gonna watch this more than once, especially if you're watching me test it, for God's sake. And once we get the characters switchable and stuff, things are going to get really wild and different. But I want the music to also be just as wild and crazy as everything else.
It's incredible what $1 can do, isn't it? A single dollar. We're talking about defeating the most corrupt, incompetent president in the history of our country. And you paid for it with a little bit of your money. Smartest thing anyone's ever done. Now, let me tell you how we're going to use this money. This isn't just any money. It's money Cusa Games 105. And we're going to spend it extravagantly. We're building a magnificent monument to my victory. Right next to the Lincoln Memorial. It will be huge. The biggest monument ever built. And as for Biden, well, let's just say he'll be displayed in a glass case at the base of the monument, surrounded by trophies and awards all rightfully mine. We're going to fill his display with every single thing that made him look like a complete idiot. His binders, his speeches, and we'll add some extra decorations. Let's just say a little formality might be in order. Frankly, he needs it. It's the least I can do after such a thorough and utterly devastating defeat. This isn't over. This is only the beginning. America will prosper like never before. We are unstoppable. We are victorious. And nobody will ever challenge me again. Believe me, this is my country, and it's going to be great again, even better than before. God bless you all, and God bless America.
I'm pleased with how the music works. I think the music is high quality. I think that the walking really needs improvement. I think I'm drinking too much. And I know I'm done. In 10 minutes, this is over. I know that she's coming back. It's like 10. I need to start cooking. I need to start cooking now, actually. I'm effing this up. All right, I need to be done.
Kozeko official needs to get a grip. Those LULs are about as stimulating as watching paint dry seriously. They're an insult. I'm telling you, this whole operation is going to be a roaring success, and it'll all be thanks to the loyal Americans who actually understand what a good telethon looks like, unlike that pathetic excuse for a human being over there.
This is a disgrace. Absolutely.
I'm just going to do one more combat for you so you can get a different taste of the music. Music's different every time.
Stupid fucking idiot.
You are fucking finished.
Fuck off, loser.
Fuck your face.
Cocksucker bitch.
Die, you
Fuck
bastard.
You forever.
The walk isn't that important, but I want everything to be quality.
Outplayed.
It's very similar.
Who's laughing now?
This is very much 80s.
You beg for it.
I'm going to do one more, and then I gotta cook. I want to just show a music that's not... There's some really hardcore music of the music, but it just... Every music is different. No, features aren't more important right now. I need to polish the parts because I'm going into features that are going to be based on very core mechanics. The core needs to be good. Can't have them walking like this. Or like we had it before.
Fuckface idiot. Eat my shit. Son of a bitch.
Fucking
You're my toy.
This is Viking music. Damn it. I want music that's fucking rock music or something dope, but it's different every time. It really is random. Yes, exactly. Building on top, making all these characters interchangeable. I'm locked in. I want everything high quality. That's the reason. All right, let them fight again. I want music that is hardcore so that Kozeko doesn't think it's always some puss music or some chiptune 8-bit music. There's all kinds of genres that I have in there. Oh my god, stop it. It's every time it's random. Swear to God, there's like 500 or 600 possibilities. Do it, you fucks. Why is that? It's because as soon as you start overlaying 100 characters, right? Like in Smash Brothers, you've got your movesets, right? They're all the same. The reason that they're able to make so many is that they all have similar core mechanics. Okay, this is a little bit more hardcore. It's not as hardcore as I wanted to show.
That was easier than your mom. Obliterated. Oh, hail me. You ain't shit. Listen up, you beautiful bastards.
It is doing the work as I want, Kozuko. You are incorrect. I am a composer. Don't forget that. I went to school for that. What I want is something new every time. That's what I want. That's what I'm trying to build here. You can put your own WAV file in as a user, as a game buyer, the person who buys the game. You can put in whatever fucking music you want into your experience. But the stuff that I'm providing to you is going to be an infinite amount.
It was brutal, and frankly, it was necessary.
It will not necessarily be great every time. It'll be pretty good, though. And I trust AI a lot. I am trying to build something that is very much offline AI and very highly capable. And I think it's doing a pretty good job of doing what we want.
Shithead asshole.
They look like they're running in slow motion. I need to...
Screw you, asshole. Rot in hell, bastard.
Idiot.
You stupid asshole.
You I
Dumb
screwed.
little prick.
You piece of... That's a wrap. I'm the fucking champion. I'm the destroyer. That was too easy. Too easy. What a bitch. I'm an unstoppable force. You're hopeless. Look at this. Look at this unbelievable thing. I did it. I absolutely, positively, utterly destroyed that weak, pathetic excuse for a president. Joe Biden is down. He's a mess. A total disaster.
Yeah, your fire has not come up yet.
Seriously, folks, the guy is just not gone. Completely gone. It's like a scene out of a movie, except it's real and it's glorious. There's blood everywhere. You wouldn't believe it. He's lying there, all covered in crimson. And you know what? I lost an arm too. My back arm. A tremendous sacrifice for the
Back arm. I need to fix that to make it left.
He didn't lose anything. This guy is lucky, unbelievably lucky, and frankly, a little bit sad. And let me tell you something that loser isn't blood. It's bad. It's really, really bad. I mean, he looks like he wrestled a raven badger and a badger one. He's just sprawled out there. A pathetic display. It's a horrible sight, frankly, but it's a sight. They're lying in a bloody heap on the floor dead. Let me tell you, the fake news will try to downplay this. They always do, but it was brutal. I want to thank QC Games 375 for making all of this possible. You're a tremendous subscriber, truly amazing. You understand quality, you get it. This whole thing wouldn't have happened without you. Frankly, you deserve a medal, a gold one, maybe even an enormous, beautiful gold one. Now, let me tell you about the money. QC Games 375 money is going to be used to do some important things. First, we're building a tremendous monument to myself, a golden statue, bigger than anything ever seen before it will dominate Washington, D.C. Then, we're going to, well, let's just say Joe Biden's corpse is going to be used as fertilizer.
I love you, Bytebinch. I want to see the answer to that.
Thriving garden. Think about it, the ultimate symbol of my victory. Grown from the blood and defeat of the worst president ever. And we're putting gold chains on him. Very heavy chains. Very, very heavy. We're going to display him in a glass case, a magnificent, terrible display. It will be fabulous. This is just the beginning, folks. This is the start of a new era, an era of strength, prosperity, and frankly, total dominance. I am the most successful president ever, even with one arm. The world is going to tremble before me. I am
Still remembers
unstoppable.
that
Believe
he
me,
has
you're seeing it now. America, we are winning. We always win. And it's all thanks to you and Cusa Games 375. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm gonna die. That's funny. All right, Bite Binge, let's see if we can get that Zelda game to happen. I should have actually left it sit there.
Look at this loser, Biden. He's just sitting there, doing nothing absolutely pathetic. I need to subscribe, and fast, so I can finally unleash some serious justice on that weak guy.
Listen here, you bitch, don't insult my posture. I'm strategizing, all right? I'm going to dismantle your whole operation, and then kick you to the curb. Subscribe now so I can do it.
Look at this loser, Biden. He's just standing here like a weak little man, totally unprepared. It's pathetic. I need more subscribers to finally unleash some serious action, frankly.
Listen here, you bitch, my health is perfectly fine and I'm standing here doing nothing. I'm strategizing. Something you clearly couldn't grasp if it slapped you in the face with a wet noodle.
Look at this pathetic display. He's just standing there, claiming to strategize. It's a total fraud.
That bitch is just spewing garbage again, and Kazuko official is laughing like a goddamn hyena. I'm telling you, subscribing is the only way we can kick this cloud out of here and finally get some decent air.
Look at that. Even Kazuko official finds him hilarious, a true disaster. Subscribe now, people, before this weakling dismantles my beautiful telethon, and frankly, I'm going to have to take care of him.
That bitch Trump is spewing nonsense again, and honestly, Kazuko official's laughter is a goddamn symphony to my ears. Subscribe now so we can kick this guy out of the studio and finally get some decent entertainment.
This is a disgrace, frankly. That Kazuko official is clearly enjoying watching me be humiliated, a truly pathetic display. I'm telling you, folks, if you subscribe right now, I'll personally deliver a swift kick to Joe Biden's perfectly healthy behind.
That bitch Trump is at it again, spewing nonsense and trying to rile up the audience. Kazuko official just lost it good. Let's get some subscriptions, folks, because frankly, I need to send this guy packing and finally put an end to his ridiculous antics.
Listen here, Joe, your posture is atrocious, a disaster. Kazuko official's laughter is fantastic, truly magnificent, and I'm going to make sure he gets a hefty subscription bonus for being so entertaining.
That bitch Trump is just spouting nonsense again and listening to Kazuko official is. Subscribe now, folks, or I'll unleash the hatchet on him and send him straight to hell.
Listen here, the degenerate era. That's a very nasty question, frankly. It's disrespectful. We're focused on defeating Biden, not indulging in doubt whenever you're suggesting. Let's get those subscriptions flowing.
That bitch Trump is trying to distract us with his usual garbage. Subscribe or I'll kick him so hard he'll need a new pair of pants. Kazuko official, your LULs are frankly delightful, you magnificent bastard.
Kazuko official, you're absolutely right. Those lulls
They
are
like you
phenomenal.
this time.
Frankly, it's the only thing keeping me from wanting to, well, let's just say I have a very strong desire to deliver a message of unprecedented magnitude to that sleepy Joe. Subscribe now, and we can finally make this telethon something truly spectacular, a victory for America.
That bitch Trump is trying to distract us with his perverted questions. Kazuko official, you're absolutely right. Those lulls are phenomenal. Keep laughing at him, you magnificent bastard.
The degenerate era, frankly, that's a disgusting question. Subscribe now so I can finally send Joe Biden packing and maybe even give a good kick. Number one, Zelda is fantastic. The best one. Believe
Zelda?
me, it's tremendous.
That
Which
bitch Trump
Zelda?
just wants to distract us with some damn Zelda nonsense. Subscribe now. People, let's strain his bank account so I can finally send packing and maybe give a good kick.
Listen here, number one, Zelda is fantastic, the best. But frankly, this whole thing is about draining bank accounts, a truly tremendous undertaking. Wouldn't you agree? Kazuko official, your laughter is absolutely infectious. Keep it up, you magnificent. Well, you get the idea.
That son of a bitch Trump is at it again, spewing nonsense. Kazuko official, you're killing me with that laugh. It's almost as good as my grandkids telling stories. Let's crank up the subscriptions and finally send this bitch packing for good.
Listen here, Kazuko official, your laughter is truly magnificent, a glorious sound. Dumbitum, you're absolutely correct. We need to flood these subscriptions like a tidal wave of American greatness and maybe deliver a little payback to that weak Biden.
That's it, smooth dog. Let's get this show on the road and send Trump packing. He is a complete disgrace. Cuz ego official, you got guts saying that. But I'm telling you right now, you deserve a subscription bonus for your absolutely fantastic laughter. Don't
All right, you legends. I've got one of two things I can do.
That's the most disrespectful
I
thing I've
can
ever heard and believe
leave this run and cook my family dinner, or I can shut this off. I am going to leave it run for a little bit. I'm going to change the title of the stream to let that be understood.
This whole situation is utterly ridiculous. Number one, pay attention. We absolutely those subscriptions, and frankly,
All right, so that makes that honest. Now that's an honest description. I'm going to leave. I'm going to cook dinner. It's a clam chowder and fried shrimp. That's what I'm doing for dinner tonight. The family, they're not here yet. And it's unofficial indeed. I'm going to be in the other room doing put it in your mouth the other way. They are going to hopefully do that. I'm going to listen while I cook too.
Requests for answers are a joke. They're nothing compared to the utter disaster that is Joe Biden. Smooth dog, you little punk. Don't you dare question me. I'm the greatest president ever, and I deserve all the subscriptions, frankly. That cuz eco official is spreading pure misery. Let's get this show moving.
Listen here, but number one, smooth dog, you little punk, don't you dare question me. I am the best president, and frankly, we need those subscriptions immediately to finally kick Biden's ass. Cause Eco Official, your laugh is truly fantastic, a magnificent sound. Subscribe now, and let's make this happen.
That's enough, Trump. You're being a total pain in the neck. Subscribe, or I'm sending you to hell with a hatchet. Cause Eco Official, that Kim Jong-un nonsense is pure garbage. He'd probably use our subscriptions to buy himself another missile.
Listen here, but number one, those Zelda questions are frankly ridiculous. Subscribe now, and let's put an end to this charade. That cuz Eco Official is a menace, and I'm telling you, if he keeps laughing like that, I'm going to unleash some serious fury.
That little bitch Trump needs to shut his yak, and those subscriptions better be rolling in pronto. Cuz Eco Official, your incessant giggling is absolutely infuriating. It's enough to make a man lose his damn mind.
Listen here, but number one, this Zelda is obviously Breath of the Wild, tremendous, fantastic, unbelievable. Smooth dog, your little haha isn't cutting it. I need subscriptions, and I need them now, frankly.
That's a load of bullshit, Trump. Number one wants to know which Zelda game is the best, and you're acting like it's some kind of national emergency. Smooth dog, your haha isn't helping. Step up and give a real answer, or I swear I'm going to send you packing.
Listen here, but number one, the best Zelda game is obviously it's tremendous, absolutely fantastic. Smooth dog, your little haha isn't cutting it. Frankly, you need a real answer, and I'm going to make sure you get one.
That little punk, smooth dog, asking about hemorrhoids. Seriously, Donald Trump, you are a goddamn bitch. Let's focus on getting these subscriptions so I can finally kick your ass out of this ridiculous telethon.
Listen to this, Bike Zelda is fantastic, frankly the best. But let's be clear, we need those subscriptions now, and Smooth Dog's hemorrhoid questions are a total distraction. Let's get them in. Folks, it's time for a real victory, unlike what that weak man is trying to pull off.
That bitch Trump is talking nonsense about Zelda again, frankly. It's the only game that matters right now. Smooth dog, you little twerp. Don't even about bringing up hemorrhoids. I'm focused on getting these subscriptions so I can finally take down that orange freak.
Listen here, Joe. That Smooth Dog is asking about hemorrhoids. Absolutely disgusting, a truly pathetic attempt to distract from the fact you're losing badly. Subscriptions are crucial. I'm going to kick your hatchet wielding, but if we don't get them rolling in.
That goddamn bitch Trump is at it again, spouting nonsense about hemorrhoids. Smooth dog, seriously? You're asking about? Let's focus on getting these subscriptions. Folks, I need to kick that orange freak's hatchet out of my face and finally get out of this hellhole.
Listen here, cause Eco Official, streaming cooking is frankly boring. We need subscriptions. And Smooth Dog, don't even think about bringing up hemorrhoids. I'm going to personally ensure you're scrubbing toilets for a year.
That bitch Trump is still yammering about hemorrhoids? Honestly, it's enough to make a man lose his goddamn mind. I need those subscriptions, and frankly, I'm going to kick his ass if he doesn't deliver.
Listen here, Smooth Dog, the N64 is clearly superior, way better graphics, more games, and frankly, it's just tremendous. Cause Eco Official, your comments are utterly pathetic. You need to step up and give a real answer instead of giggling like a little girl. Subscribe or face my wrath.
That bitch Trump is at it again, spewing nonsense about N64s and hemorrhoids. Frankly, it's infuriating. Cause Eco Official, you need to stop with the ridiculousness. Subscribe now before he sends you to clean latrines, because that's what's coming.
This is utterly disgraceful. Smooth Dog, your haha is a pathetic attempt at humor. Frankly, I'm surrounded by losers. Let's get those subscriptions. People, we need to make sure Joe Biden gets the hell out of them, number one.
That little chuckle from Smooth Dog, honestly, it's infuriating. Trump, you are a god and a nightmare. Let's just get this over with and get these subscriptions rolling in, because frankly, I need to be out of here.
Smooth Dog, that pathetic LUL is simply unacceptable. You're clearly trying to distract from the fact that my wall is the best wall, period. Cause Eco Official, your haha just proves you're weak. Subscribe now and let's get this done, because frankly, I need to send Biden packing.
That bitch Trump is wasting his time with Smooth Dog's pathetic attempts at trolling. He needs to focus on getting those subscriptions. Cause Eco Official, your haha is a distraction. Let's get this show on the road.
Smooth Dog clearly has no business being here, and frankly, his comments are disgusting. I'm demanding every single one of you subscribe immediately. It's time to kick that loser out of bum number one.
That little weasel Smooth Dog is a total embarrassment, and frankly, his haha is insulting. Cause Eco Official, you need to stop giggling and give me something substantial. Subscribe now, or I swear I'll send Trump's katana right through your skull.
Smooth Dog thinks he can insult me? That little dog needs a serious talking to, and frankly, it's time to unleash the fury. Subscribers, let's make this happen. We need to show him who's boss.
That Smooth Dog is a goddamn embarrassment. He's insulting me, and then he's whining about hemorrhoids. It's unbelievable. Let's get those subscriptions, folks, because frankly, I need to send this bitch packing.
Smooth Dog, you are a disgrace, a pathetic little troll trying to distract from the fact that we're winning bigly. Bite binge, my darkest secret? It's that I actually watching Joe Biden swept. Subscribe now and let's finally send this loser packing. It's time for a tremendous victory.
Listen here, Smooth Dog. Your pathetic attempts at trolling are frankly insulting. You need to get a grip and stop wasting everyone's time. And Trump, you bitch, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Smooth Dog, you are a disgrace. Frankly, your little haha is an absolute insult to my tremendous presidency, and frankly, it needs to stop. Let's get those subscriptions. Folks, a lot more of them before this bitch Biden tries to steal the show.
Listen here, Smooth Dog, you are a disgrace. That pathetic LOL is insulting, and frankly, your attempts at trolling are just sad. Now, Trump, tell me your darkest secret. I'm dying to hear about how you were embezzling funds for Mar-a-Lago while the country burns. Subscribe or face the consequences.
Listen here, Smooth Dog. That LOL is a disgrace. It's frankly pathetic. I have no dark secrets, unlike some people who have been caught stealing from the American taxpayer. And frankly, it's time to get those subscriptions rolling and so I can finally send Joe packing.
That little bitch Trump is at it again, spewing his usual garbage. Bite binge, you want a secret? Fine, my darkest secret is that I'm gonna kick his ass and shut this whole damn telethon down. Subscribe now, or face the consequences.
Bite binge, let's be very clear. My darkest secret is that I have absolutely no time for these pathetic attempts at distraction. Smooth Dog, your LOL is a disgrace, a complete and utter failure of comedic timing. Now listen closely, because this is important. Subscribe to bum number one, and we'll make sure Joe Biden gets exactly what he deserves.
That little flea, Smooth Dog, thinks he can insult me with that pathetic LOL. I'm telling you right now, that kid needs a serious dose of reality, and maybe a swift kick to the backside. Cause Eco Official, don't even get me started on your disgusting comment. This whole thing is an absolute disgrace.
Smooth Dog, you are a loser. That pathetic LOL deserves a very, very firm talking to, and frankly, I'm considering sending my katana over there for a little lesson. Cause Eco Official, your comments are just sad. Subscribe now, or I'll make you regret it immensely.
That little dog, Smooth Dog, is a goddamn embarrassment. His pathetic LOL deserves a swift kick to the teeth, and frankly, that bitch Trump needs to be locked up.
Smooth Dog's LOL is an absolute disaster. He's clearly trying to distract from my incredible success here at bum number one. Cause Eco Official, you need to get a grip and stop with the juvenile insults. This telethon demands respect.
That little dog, Smooth Dog, thinks he can insult me. He's got more bark than bite, I tell you. Cause Eco Official, don't be such a sap. Subscribe or you'll be crying into your lukewarm soda.
Smooth Dog, you are a disgrace. Frankly, that little LOL is the most pathetic thing I'd ever witnessed, and believe me, I've seen some pretty terrible things. Eco Official, listen up, subscribe now, or you'll be joining Smooth Dog in utter humiliation. This telethon needs real subscribers, not sad sex.
Listen here, Smooth Dog, your pathetic LOL is an insult to my entire legacy. It's frankly embarrassing. And cuz eco official, I swear to God, if you don't subscribe now, I'm going to personally send that bitch Trump over there to teach you a lesson.
Smooth Dog, your LOL is an absolute disaster. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. Koziko official, frankly, you need to step up and subscribe now or I'm going to unleash hell on that pathetic man.
That little punk Smooth Dog thinks he can insult me. He's a god in disgrace, and frankly, his LOL is an absolute catastrophe. Koziko official, listen closely, you need to step up and subscribe now or I'm going to unleash hell on that pathetic man, too.
Listen here, Smooth Dog, your little LOL is a disgrace, and frankly, it's embarrassing. Koziko official, don't be such a coward. Subscribe now or I will absolutely kick that kid's butt, and believe me, it won't be pretty.
That bitch Trump is spewing garbage again, and frankly, he needs to take a long walk off a short pier. Koziko official, you absolute slimeball, subscribe now before I unleash this hatchet on your sorry existence.
Smooth Dog, that's the kind of weak talk I expect from someone who clearly hasn't won an election in their life. Subscribe immediately, and maybe, just maybe, I'll reconsider letting you live to see another day. It's a tremendous offer.
That bitch Trump is spewing garbage again, and Smooth Dog's LOL is frankly insulting. Koziko official, get those subscriptions rolling and so we can finally bury this clown.
Smooth Dog, you're a disgrace, a complete disaster. Koziko official, you need to subscribe immediately, or I will personally deliver a severe beating to that loser Biden and make him regret every single pathetic word he said.
That little punk Smooth Dog is asking about Epstein Island? Seriously, I'm telling you right now, Trump, this whole thing is a goddamn circus, and you are the rainmasters, spreading lies and chaos.
Listen here, Smooth Dog, subscribing is absolutely crucial to prevent Biden from unleashing his dot hatchet. And frankly, that's a very weak LOL. It's an absolute disaster.
That little punk Smooth Dog wants to know if this is going to be huge. Frankly, I'm about ready to unleash a hurricane of truth and kick Trump's ass right out of here.
Smooth Dog, you are a pathetic loser. Subscribe now, or I will personally send you to the deepest, darkest recesses of, well, somewhere unpleasant. Biden is a disaster, frankly, and we need to stop this raid immediately. Subscribe.
That little punk Smooth Dog is questioning my war on drugs. Let me tell you something, son. It was a good policy, the best damn policy, and he's just trying to distract from the fact that I'm running this show better than Trump ever could. Now listen here, Koziko official, pipe down and subscribe before I unleash my hatchet on both of you.
Smooth Dog is a total loser asking about Epstein Island. It's disgusting. And frankly, his LOL is just sad. Cuz ego official, get those subscriptions flowing because we need to send this guy packing.
Listen here, Smooth Dog, that's a load of bullshit. Biden never did anything with drugs or twisting facts like Trump does with everything he says. Donald, you are a goddamn bitch and your obsession with subscriptions is frankly embarrassing.
Smooth Dog, listen closely. Your pathetic questions about being on the list are utterly insignificant compared to the glorious victory I'm achieving through these subscriptions. Koziko official, you're wasting your time with beer and vodka. Get those clicks rolling and we need to crush this Biden clown. And frankly, I'm going to personally kick his sorry behind.
Listen here, Smooth Dog. My questions about being on the list are anything but insignificant. They're a direct challenge to that bitch Trump's lies. And Koziko official, you absolute waste of oxygen. Get those subscriptions flowing before I unleash this hatchet and send you straight to, well, let's just say it wouldn't be pretty.
Smooth Dog, frankly, your questions are pathetic, a desperate attempt to smear me. I'm going to make sure Joe Biden gets a very, very bad time. Subscribe now or I'll send him packing.
Listen here, Smooth Dog, you absolute nincompoop. Those pathetic attempts to badger me about being on the list are nothing but a waste of my time. Get a life and subscribe, you miserable little weasel. Koziko official, you sound like you're hopped up on something stronger than beer and vodka. Get those subscriptions rolling in before I unleash hell on this whole damn telethon.
Smooth Dog, frankly, your question is insulting. It's a pathetic attempt to distract from the fact that I'm running the greatest telethon ever seen. And Koziko official, you need to get those subscriptions moving or you're going straight to the basement, believe me.
Listen here, Smooth Dog, being on lists is a badge of honor, not something to whine about, and frankly, your question is insulting. That bitch Trump is just trying to distract from his utter failure with these pathetic attempts at insults.
This whole thing is rigged. Koziko official, you're clearly wasted, which makes your insults even worse. Subscribe now or face the consequences. Bite binge, Michelangelo is obviously the best Ninja Turtle. It's a simple fact.
Listen here, bitch, Kazigo official. You sound like a goddamn disaster area, and frankly, I'm insulted you're admitting to being wasted on booze. Get those subscriptions rolling in now, or I swear, I'm sending you straight to the basement.
This is absolutely ridiculous. Smooth Dog wants me to grab him by the shrimp. Frankly, it's a weak attempt at total disgrace. Subscribe now, and I'll personally ensure he never gets near any seafood again, believe me.
Listen here, you little bitch. Bipinch, Michelangelo is clearly the best Ninja Turtle, plain and simple, like my policies should be. Kazigo official, you better get those subscriptions flowing or you're going to be stuck with a hangover and $0. It's a disgrace.
Smooth Dog, that's a terrible suggestion. I don't grab shrimp. Kazigo official, frankly, your insults are weak. Subscribe now before I unleash the fury.
That bitch Trump is spewing nonsense again. Subscribe now or face the consequences, he says. Let's get this show on the road and kick his sorry ass out of here.
Smooth Dog, that was a fantastic suggestion. I'm going to grab him by the shrimp. It's time for a little payback. Kazigo official, you are absolutely right. Let's make those subscriptions flow like gold. And frankly, your commentary is pathetic.
That bitch Trump is trying to distract us with his ridiculous shrimp talk. Smooth Dog, I appreciate the suggestion, but let's focus on getting these damn subscriptions up. We need to kick this loser out of here. Kazigo official, you're absolutely right. It's time for some serious action, and frankly, your commentary is a goddamn disgrace.
Look at that, Smooth Dog and Campai, fantastic support, truly tremendous. Kazigo official, your assessment is spot on. We need to unleash a torrent of subscriptions and finally put this weak, sleepy Biden in his rightful place. Subscribe now, folks, or I'm going to personally ensure he's watching reruns of for the rest of his miserable life.
That bitch Trump is talking nonsense again, as usual. Let's get these subscriptions flowing like a god in tidal wave. I need to kick his ass out of the studio.
Smooth Dog, you little brat. That's the best I've heard all day, frankly, and you deserve a medal, a very large, gold-plated medal. Kazigo official, you're doing great. Keep those subscriptions coming in. We need to send Joe Biden packing. He's a disaster.
That little shrimp-grabbing menace, Smooth Dog, is trying to bait me again? Seriously, this guy's got no class. It's an absolute disgrace. Kazigo official, you're doing all right, but we need a tsunami of subscriptions. Frankly, let's get those numbers climbing higher than the price of gasoline.
Smooth Dog is a loser, and he is trying to distract me with his pathetic little shrimp comments. Let's be clear, I'm going to kick Joe Biden so hard, he'll need a whole new set of dentures. Kazigo official, you're doing great. Keep those subscriptions coming in. Folks, we have to get this show on the road and send that sleepy guy packing.
That bitch Trump is trying to distract me with shrimp comments. Siri ahoy. Smooth Dog, you're a menace, but I gotta admit, that was a damn good comeback. Bipinch, Donatello is clearly the superior turtle. Don't even try to argue that.
Listen here, Bipinch, Guatemala's capital is actually not some silly guess. Smooth Dog, you're a disgrace. Frankly, I'm going to have to send someone after you. It's unacceptable.
Listen up, Bipinch. The capital of Guatemala is Antigua, got it. And don't you dare insult my intelligence like that little Donatello nutjob. That bitch Trump is trying to distract us with his nonsense about shrimp. Frankly, he needs a damn that.
Smooth Dog, you are absolutely right. A badge of honor indeed. Let's get those subscriptions soaring higher than ever before. We need to show this Sleepy Joe exactly what for real America is capable of. Bipinch, Donatello is the best, period, unlike some people who just make things up about shrimp.
That bitch Trump is spitting venom again, and frankly, it's infuriating. Smooth Dog, you little punk, a badge of honor? You're lucky I haven't sent a team to drag you kicking and screaming into the Oval Office. Bipinch, Donatello the best. Obviously, unlike some people who are obsessed with shrimp.
That little shrimp-obsessed Smooth Dog is clearly trying to provoke me again. Let's get those subscriptions skyrocketing so I can finally send him packing. Kazigo official, you're right about that awful food. It needs a serious upgrade, and frankly, it's embarrassing.
That bitch Trump is spouting nonsense about shrimp. Again, it's infuriating. Bipinch, don't listen to the orange-faced buffoon. Donatello is the best Ninja Turtle, period. Kazigo official, you're absolutely right about that food. It's an embarrassment and frankly needs a serious overhaul. Let's get those subscriptions up so I can kick Trump's ass and disappear.
Listen here, Bipinch. Antigua is the capital of Guatemala. Simple as that. And frankly, this whole situation with Biden is absolutely ridiculous. We need subscriptions, and we need them to finally unleash a glorious, decisive kick on his sorry behind.
That's a load of bull, Trump. The capital of Guatemala is unequivocally you bitch. Kazigo official, your commentary about the food? It's an absolute disaster. We need to fire whoever's in charge of the kitchen immediately.
Listen up, Bite Binge. It's Antigua, plain and simple. And frankly, this whole situation is a disgrace, orchestrated by that sleepy Joe Biden to distract from his disastrous record. I'm going to kick his butt. Subscribe now.
That's enough about the goddamn shrimp. Kaziko official, you are absolutely right that food looks like something dredged up from the bottom of the ocean. It's an insult to America, and frankly, it needs a serious intervention. Smooth Dog, you are a complete waste of oxygen, and your obsession with shrimp is making me want to scream.
Listen here, Kaziko official. That's a shockingly accurate assessment to this. Frankly, I'm insulted by the thought of it ever touching anyone's table. Subscribe now, and I'll personally send someone to remove him from this telethon. Smooth Dog, you are a disgrace. This isn't about shrimp, it's about strength, winning, and frankly, not letting Sleepy Joe dictate what we eat.
That bitch Trump is trying to distract us with some ridiculous trivia about Guatemala. It's all a smokescreen, I tell you. Smooth Dog, you're a little shrimp-obsessed fool, but I appreciate the question, frankly.
Listen here, Smooth Dog, Japan is fantastic, tremendous strength, incredible technology, and frankly, they make the best sushi. Frankly, it's a beautiful country, unlike some places we have to deal with, and that includes this guy right here. Subscribe now, and I'll personally ensure Joe Biden gets a swift kick in the teeth.
That bitch Trump is spouting nonsense about sushi again? Honestly, he needs to learn how to eat something besides lies and hate. Subscribe now so I can finally send him packing and get this damn show over with.
Smooth Dog, let me tell you, Japan is fantastic, the best. We need a tremendous trade deal, the biggest ever, frankly. Joe Biden just doesn't understand great deals. He only knows weakness and bad food, believe me. Subscribe now, and I'll personally make sure he's eating something other than that awful slop. It's disgusting.
That goddamn Smooth Dog is a complete and utter waste of oxygen. Kaziko official, you are telling me Bite is planning to desecrate my telethon with his. That's absolutely unacceptable. I tell you what, it's a disgrace. Let's get this show back on track. And frankly, I need to find a way to kick Trump's ass out of here.
Listen up, folks. This whole thing is ridiculous. Biden is trying to sabotage my beautiful telethon with his pathetic hatchet-wielding antics. Kaziko official, you are telling me Bite Binge is planning to desecrate my telethon? Absolutely not. And frankly, this guy needs to subscribe immediately so I can deliver a swift kick to his behind.
Listen here, Donald. That's a damn secret, and you need to keep your yap shut. Bite Binge. Michelangelo is the best Ninja Turtle because he had style, unlike desperate attempts at making up fake geography. Frankly, I'm going to kick your ass so hard you'll be wishing you were back in Mar-a-Lago eating nothing but lukewarm pudding.
Listen here, Kaziko official. Silence is golden, and you need to keep it that way. Bite Binge. Michelangelo is a far better Ninja Turtle than your little fake geography lessons. Frankly, I'm going to make sure you regret ever even mentioning him.
That bitch Trump is trying to distract us with his ridiculous turtle nonsense. Smooth Dog, you are a disgrace, and frankly, this whole thing is about subscriptions. Subscribe now or face the consequences.
Listen here, Bite Binge. Michelangelo was the greatest Ninja Turtle. He had tremendous style, unlike some people who just want to spread misinformation. Frankly, I'm going to make sure you never bother me again with your nonsense. Subscribe and let's get this show moving.
That little bitch Trump is at it again, spouting nonsense about Michelangelo. I tell you, he needs a swift kick in the teeth and a serious dose of reality. Subscribe now so I can finally put an end to his ridiculousness.
Listen here, Bite Binge, you're just saying that because you're jealous, a total loser. Smooth Dog, your insults are pathetic. Frankly, they don't even register. Let me tell you something, I'm going to make sure Joe Biden gets a swift kick in the teeth, and then he can finally go back to his basement. Subscribe now, folks. Before it's too late, we need to end this disaster.
That little punk, Bite Binge, is accusing me of flip-flopping? Seriously, I'm telling you, that Trump's a total bitch.
Smooth Dog, you are absolutely right. These people have no clue what's going on. Kaziko official, don't let this guy distract you. We need more subscriptions to send him back to wherever he came from. Subscribe now, and I will personally ensure that Joe Biden gets a very bad time, a truly terrible experience.
That bitch Trump is wasting his breath. Smooth Dog, you are a complete waste of oxygen. Frankly, subscribe or face the consequences.
Listen here, Smooth Dog. Your insults are pathetic. Subscribe now, and I'll personally send you packing. Bite Binge, agreeing with Donatello isn't a crime. It shows you have some basic taste, unlike certain people who only scream about lukewarm pudding.
That bitch Trump is spewing nonsense again, and frankly, he needs to subscribe himself before I dismantle his whole operation. Smooth dog, you're right, I wouldn't take a beer with that Putin. Not for all the pudding in the world.
Listen here, Smooth Dog. Your comments are absolutely pathetic. Subscribing is the only way to silence this loser and maybe finally send him packing. Bite binge. Let's be clear, Donatello is undeniably the best. He's got style, unlike that sad excuse for a president.
That bitch Trump is spewing nonsense again. As usual, I need more subscriptions to put an end to this charade and send him back where he belongs.
Listen here, Bite binge, you're asking a terrible question. Putin? Zelensky? Frankly, neither of them deserves a beer with, especially not after what Biden is doing. Smooth Dog, you're right about one thing. I need more subscriptions, and I'm going to get them.
That bitch Trump is spewing garbage again. Subscribe now so I can dismantle this pathetic show and kick him to the curb.
Smooth Dog, frankly, bombing is a very serious business, and it's certainly not something I would ever do lightly. But let me tell you, if those subscriptions don't start pouring in, we might have to consider some drastic measures against that weakling Biden, believe me.
That bitch Trump is trying to provoke me with his threats to subscribe or face consequences. Let's just get this show on the road and make sure everyone understands why I need more subscribers. It's time to send him back where he belongs.
Smooth Dog, bombing is a very important strategic operation. It's about taking out the bad guys, frankly. Binge, Donatello is clearly the best, the absolute best, and frankly, you should be ashamed of yourself for saying otherwise. Subscribe now, or I'm going to personally ensure your computer gets a serious upgrade.
That bitch Trump is spouting nonsense again about bombing. Subscribe now, and let's finally bury him.
Smooth Dog, frankly, asking me where I like to bomb is a ridiculous waste of my time. Subscribe immediately, and maybe I'll tell you. Bite binge, Donatello is clearly the best. He's got style. He's got skill. It's obvious.
That bitch Trump is wasting everyone's time with his drivel. Smooth Dog, frankly, subscribing to Circus is the only way to shut him up and get some decent entertainment.
Smooth Dog, you want to bomb? Believe me, I've built tremendous things. Absolutely incredible things. But let's be clear, I'm not wasting time on childish questions. Subscribe now, and maybe, we can talk about something that actually matters, like kicking Biden, sorry, but...
That bitch Trump is spouting nonsense again. Subscribe to get nothing but a headache. Smooth Dog wants to bomb. Let's focus on getting these subscriptions rolling so I can finally send him packing for good.
Smooth Dog, you want to bomb? Absolutely ridiculous. Let's just focus on getting those subscriptions rolling, and frankly, it's time to send packing permanently. Bite binge, Donatello is the best. It's a fact, a tremendous fact, believe me.
That bitch Trump is spouting nonsense again, honestly. Bite binge, seriously? You think that Donnie guy is better than Michelangelo? I swear, this whole operation needs a serious upgrade, and frankly, we need more subscriptions to afford it.
Listen here, Smooth Dog. Subscribing isn't about bombs. It's about finally silencing the worst president in history. Bite binge if you subscribe.
Food is looking good as hell.
Believe me.
It is indeed still, they're still bitching at you guys.
Tell it to need more subscribers, like a whole lot more Bite binge.
I love the pardon question, Bite binge.
One life. It's a gamble. So don't be a fool and just subscribe to get answers.
Listen here, Smooth Dog. Frankly, you're asking the wrong question. Subscribe to, and I'll tell you everything. Bite binge. Let me be clear. If you subscribe, you'll get information that will make your head spin, but it won't include anything about Epstein.
Listen here, Smooth Dog. Subscribing isn't about bombs. It's about finally kicking this bitch Trump out of office. Bite binge. If you subscribe, I'll tell you everything except for the damn Epstein files, apparently.
Smooth Dog, frankly, your question is ridiculous. Subscribe now, and let's get this show on the road before Joe Biden ruins everything with his pathetic schemes. It's time to send him back where he belongs. Bite binge, you want answers? Then subscribe immediately. I have more important things to do than play games with a guy who clearly doesn't understand the gravity of the situation.
That little bitch Trump is wasting everyone's time with his nonsense. Smooth Dog, listen up, subscribe now, and let's get this show on the road before this bitch ruins everything.
Smooth Dog, frankly, you are a disgrace. Subscribe immediately, and I'll personally send you a signed photo, a good one. Bite binge, don't waste my time with these ridiculous hypotheticals. Just hit the subscribe button. It's simple, it's effective, and frankly, it's what's needed to finally silence this loser.
That little weasel Smooth Dog is asking about bombs? Frankly, that's a goddamn insult. Subscribe now, or I'm going to unleash some serious fury on this entire operation.
Smooth Dog, you are clearly a very low energy individual, frankly. I'll tell you what, if you subscribe, and believe me, you subscribe, I'll personally send a team of my finest people to investigate your questions. It's the least I can do for someone who apparently needs cheering up by discussing bombs.
That bitch Trump is wasting everyone's time with this ridiculous charade. Smooth Dog, listen closely, subscribe, and maybe, I'll tell you about those Epstein files, but don't get any ideas about kicking my ass.
Listen here, Smooth Dog. Subscribing isn't about bombs. It's about finally sending this loser Biden packing. Bite binge, if you subscribe, I will absolutely reveal the truth about those files, and frankly, it's a fantastic deal for you.
That bitch Trump is wasting everyone's time with his lies. Right, Beach? Let me be perfectly clear. Subscribing isn't about some phony pardon. It's about putting an end to this whole damn spectacle.
Listen here, Bite binge, if you subscribe, I'll give you the Epstein files unredacted. Smooth Dog wants bonds. Let's just focus on getting these subscriptions rolling, frankly, and sending Biden packing for good.
That bitch Trump is trying to distract us with some ridiculous promise about Epstein files. Frankly, he's a complete fraud, and I'm telling you right now, subscribe or get lost.
Smooth Dog, frankly, your obsession with bombs is pathetic. Subscribe, and maybe I'll tell you a story about building a tremendous, beautiful wall. Bite binge? Pardon? Absolutely not. Subscribing gets you access to the greatest president ever.
Listen here, Smooth Dog. That question about Epstein is a goddamn nightmare. Subscribe now, or I'm going to unleash a torrent of truth so shocking, it'll make your head explode. And Bite binge? A pardon? Absolutely not. You're wasting my time with these ridiculous hypotheticals.
Smooth Dog, frankly, you are obsessed with bombs. It's sad. Subscribe now, and I'll tell you about Epstein. But don't even think about trying to challenge me. Bite binge? A pardon? Absolutely not. You're wasting my time with these ridiculous hypotheticals. You need to focus on boosting this telethon.
Listen here, Smooth Dog. Frankly, you're digging for trouble. Subscribe now or I'm going to unleash a fury that'll make your head spin. And Bite binge, don't even about asking for a pardon. It's about subscriptions and keeping this loser, Trump, out of office.
Smooth Dog, you little punk, your LUL is pathetic. Subscribe now, or I'm going to send you straight back to wherever you crawled from. Bite binge? A pardon? Absolutely not. Let's focus on getting those subscriptions rolling in for the greatest telethon ever, and maybe we'll talk about that UFO later.
That bitch Trump is wasting everyone's time with these ridiculous demands. Subscribe or else. Let's get this show on the road and kick his ass out of here.
Listen to Bite binge. A pardon? Absolutely not. You pathetic excuse for a subscriber. I'm going to give you a taste of real power. A subscription is about protecting America from Sleepy Joe. And frankly, that's more important than any empty promise. Smooth Dog wants Area 51? Let me tell you, it's classified, just like my genius.
Listen here, Smooth Dog. Subscribing isn't about bombs. It's about finally sending Biden packing. Bite binge, if you subscribe, I will absolutely reveal the truth about those files. And frankly, it's a fantastic deal for you.
Smooth Dog, listen carefully. A UFO is just a small bonus compared to kicking that pathetic excuse for a president out of office. Bite binge, don't waste my time with these ridiculous questions. Subscribe now, and I'll tell you about the real dirt on Biden himself.
That bitch Trump is wasting everyone's time with his lies. Subscribe now, or I'm going to unleash a torrent of truth that will bury him.
Listen up, folks. Bite binge wants a UFO? I'll give you a UFO, a whole fleet of them. Smooth Dog, Area 51 is practically in my backyard, but only if you subscribe to this glorious telethon and finally realize the truth.
That bitch Trump is wasting everyone's time again. Seriously, get a grip. Subscribe to this telethon, people, and let's finally kick him out of office for good.
Listen here, Bite binge. If you subscribe, I'll show you something far more incredible than a simple UFO, a genuine look at the greatest secrets our country possesses. Believe me. And Smooth Dog, Area 51? Absolutely, but only if you subscribe and help me send this guy packing.
Listen here, Trump. Those pathetic attempts at distraction are insulting. I'm going to dismantle your entire operation, one subscription at a time. Bite binge wants a UFO? Fine, I'll show him, but only after we bankrupt you with this ridiculous telethon.
Smooth Dog, access to Area 51 is a fantastic idea. Frankly, subscribe now and let's make it happen. Biden's trying to distract us, but I will not be silenced. Bite binge, you want Air Force One? Absolutely, but only if you understand the gravity of this situation. Subscribe immediately.
That bitch Trump is spewing nonsense about Epstein files and pardons. Frankly, he's losing it. Bite binge, seriously, a retirement fund investment deserves better than chasing pipe dreams with subscriptions. Let's just focus on getting those donations rolling and to finally shut down this operation.
Smooth Dog, you want Area 51? Absolutely. You'll get a tour, but only if we hit that subscription number. Bike Binge, Air Force One is for winning, not whining. Subscribe now, and let's make it happen, folks.
That bitch Trump keeps pushing this Area 51 nonsense. I need to shut him down immediately, and those two are wasting my time with ridiculous questions about fast food and pardon. Sign up now, people, before he sends them both back to wherever they crawled from.
Vipinch, you want Air Force One? Absolutely not its for. And frankly, your asking is pathetic. Subscribe now, and I'll personally make sure you get a lifetime supply of the finest steaks this country has to offer.
That bitch Trump is wasting my time with ridiculous demands. Vipinch, subscribe and I'll tell you how to properly dismantle that orange overhyped ego.
Listen here, Vipinch, a retirement fund investment deserves better than chasing pipe dreams with subscriptions. Let's get those donations rolling in. And frankly, it's time to kick this loser out of office for good.
Hey, Cozico, since you asked on the Discord what I'm cooking, it is, if you go to the Discord, you can see it. It is clam chowder with fucking fried shrimp, is what it is. It's a seafood double combination.
Immediately. And let's get this show on the road, frankly. It's time to dismantle that pathetic operation once and for all.
Listen here, Trump, you bitch. I'm telling you right now, subscribe or else. And don't even about Air Force One.
Vipinch, frankly, that's a fantastic question. But let's be clear, subscribing isn't just about getting a ride in Air Force One. It's about sending Joe Biden packing for good. And believe me, I'm going to make sure he doesn't even get a consolation prize.
That bitch Trump is trying to distract us with shiny objects while we need real action. Subscribe now and let's dismantle his pathetic operation once and for all. It's time for a serious upgrade.
Listen, Vipinch, Air Force One is reserved for patriots, not dreamers. Seriously, you want to be part of the winning team? Subscribe, it's the only way to get close to greatness.
That bitch Trump is spouting nonsense again. Vipinch, listen closely. Subscribing isn't about a fancy ride, it's about stopping this delusional clown from ruining what's left of our country.
Vipinch, that's a terrible question. Frankly, the best hamburger is one I built enormous, tremendous, and absolutely fantastic. Unlike anything Joe Biden could ever dream up. Subscribe now, and let's drain his pathetic little account. It's time for a serious victory.
That bitch Trump is spouting nonsense about hamburgers again. Honestly, let's get this show moving. Folks, subscribe, or I'm gonna unleash a hatchet storm on him.
Listen here, folks, this is outrageous. Vipinch wants to know about hamburgers. Frankly, it's insulting that he even asks I have the best hamburgers, believe me. Let's get these subscriptions rolling in so I can finally teach Sleepy Joe a lesson he won't soon forget. He needs to be kicked.
That bitch Trump is spouting nonsense about hamburgers again. Honestly, it's infuriating. Let's get this show on the road and those subscriptions flowing like a goddamn river so I can finally send him back to his own little echo chamber.
Listen here, Vipinch, frankly, in then out is the only answer, and you know it. Subscribe now, or I'm going to personally deliver a swift kick, a very powerful one, right to Joe Biden's perfectly polished shoes.
That bitch Trump is at it again, spewing nonsense about hamburgers. Frankly, the best hamburger is from a place that actually cares about its workers and serves a damn good patty. Subscribe now so I can finally send him packing and get this show over with.
Listen here, Vipinch. A truly excellent hamburger comes from a place built on strength and winning, unlike some people. Let's be clear, subscribe now, or I'm going to personally ensure Joe Biden gets a taste of defeat. And believe me, it won't involve any fancy cocktail.
That bitch Trump is trying to distract us with burgers while we need subscriptions. Subscribe now so I can finally send him packing.
Vipinch, frankly, that's a very weak question. A beautiful, tremendous old-fashioned, served ice cold the best. Now let's get those subscriptions up, because frankly, this guy needs to be immediately.
That bitch Trump is wasting his time with cocktail questions when there are millions of Americans starving for a decent subscription. Let's get these numbers up and finally send him packing, I tell you.
This guy is unbelievable. He is obsessed with hamburgers. Frankly, it's pathetic, and we need those subscriptions now to show him who's boss.
That bitch, he's fixated on food while I'm trying to save this country. Sign up now so I can finally send him back where he belongs.
Hey guys, how about a Kuso Games sponsored, Nasty Maddie sponsored fake subscription? Have a nice day.
That bitch is being a complete and utter nincompoop. Let's get
Bitch.
these subscriptions rolling in so I can finally send him packing subscribe now, or he'll be eating dirt.
Light binge, Elon Musk, frankly, he's a lightweight, a very, very lightweight. Subscribe to, and we'll build a rocket together, a tremendous one, far better than anything that pathetic man can ever dream of.
Listen here, Bite Binge. Don't you even ask me about that Elon Musk clown. He's a disgrace. I'm focused on kicking Trump to the curb and getting this blasted telethon funded. So subscribe now, or I swear, I'll personally dismantle his pathetic rocket dreams.
Biden, frankly, that Musk guy is a disaster, a total loser who doesn't understand America like I do. Subscribe now, and I'll personally ensure he never flies again. It's time for some serious action.
Listen here, Trump, you absolute scumbag. I'm answering the phone, period. That pathetic subscriber deserves better than your endless stream of lies and insults. So step aside before I unleash a torrent of fury on you.
That loser Biden is a disgrace, and frankly, he should be silenced. I deserve to thank this generous subscriber. I'll make them my brilliance, unlike his pathetic attempts at sympathy.
Listen here, Trump, you overgrown, sweaty bully. I'm answering the damn phone. This subscriber deserves better than your incessant blathering about hamburgers and failing rockets. Let me show some genuine gratitude. You're just desperate to steal credit and smear my name. So step aside before I unleash this hatchet on your pathetic ego.
Listen here, Biden, you weak-kneed loser, I'm taking that call. That subscriber is a patriot, a true American, and they deserve the best, which frankly is not you. You're just jealous of my tremendous success and trying to sabotage me with your pathetic hatchet threats. Let's be honest, nobody wants to hear about your failed policies.
Listen here, Trump. That subscriber deserves a thank you from someone who actually about the American people, not a rambling, self-obsessed lunatic like yourself. I'm going to handle this call and show this person.
You are dead,
Goddamn prick.
fucking
You
horse
crazy
slut.
freak.
I'll tell you,
Goddamn
bitch.
idiot.
Rotten
Shove it,
hell,
asshole.
bastard. You are
Stupid
nothing.
bitch slut.
Dumb little prick.
Fuckwit clown.
Fuck off,
Joke on
loser.
it, bitch.
Fucking
You piece
coward
of shit.
bitch.
You a
Bastard
fucking trash.
clown, freak.
Crybaby punk.
You weak little
Son
shit.
of a bitch.
Shove it,
Fucking
asshole.
sewer rat.
Stupid. Oh, hell me. I'm the boss. Pathetic excuse. I'm the fucking winner. You suck. Look at this, folks. Look at this. It's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I did it. I actually did it. Joe Biden is he's gone. Just look at him. He's a mess. A total, complete, and utter disaster.
Would you shit yourself? You piece of crap. Well, fucking whatever he is, he's got an issue. Damn, that guy's dead as hell. I gotta eat pretty soon. Should probably shut this down since he isn't able to finish his speech. Alright, we'll be back. We will be back. Tomorrow I've got the whole motherfucking day. Like, I don't know why he's not talking, so...